Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all too much. Y'all so kind. But if y'all don't mind, the next selection we like to do for y'all is, Kountry Roadz. Check me out. She told me not to be so cold. Said a true OG, you let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just sitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get your ass up, get your ass up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, off I go and it's a heater. Rotten something swerving, conjunctions conjured by the tweeter. This one here's a lesson, look like that I'm gon' play the teacher. Instant classic, I knew it when it blew the back speaker. Hater, ain't it, James it, rain it sure no pains me that you're going far away and the light just ain't gon' bring me. Say I got this gift for gabbing, the game just ain't gon' change me. Say the writing's on the wall and that shit is written plainly. Got a fetish for divas, popping tags and blowing reefer. Hanging with my people, you gotta know it don't get no sweeter. How they supposed to keep up? One left nut talking about they bust. Take 2 steps back, stop fucking with us, cause I'd be dead wrong if I roughed it up. But
she told me not to be so cold. Said a true OG, I'll let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just sitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get your ass up, get your ass up. Fascinated with the story of Muskogee one. How many different ways we supposed to come? 3, 5, 4, from just might throw some. Take away your breath and expose your lungs. You can tell the way I stroll alone. The kid got the golden tongue, make 'em weak in the knees to the toes and numb. Baby lick shot with a mama's gun. Well, Papa got a brand new bag. Tricks and mad clips, so ain't for the sky. Grip tight, squeeze and fire. Black in the barrel, why did I peel my pen? I peel my pen like Pippin. Kid done one and then have picture for the roof in the Holiday Inn. Let me feel good and my mama sin. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama sa. Ain't one spit it like noir. Slim pickings here, pimp, hurrah. Let's up your repertoire. Always one by y'all, then au revoir. To your big ass crib and your nice ass car. Got 4 TVs, big card and all. Better thick ass bra said no. Oh,
she told me not to be so cold. Said a true OG, you let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just sitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up. Get your ass up, get your ass up. She told me, what she say, don't be so cold. Said a true OG. Now what she say, let y'all motherfuckers know, let y'all motherfuckers know. You got to get 'em up, get 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, get 'em up, hit 'em up, get 'em up, hit 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up. Get your ass up, get your ass up.
And right about now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kountry Roadz. Oh, hey there, guys. You caught me a little off guard. Want to say good morning to everybody out there in YouTube world. Say good morning to everybody as well that is listening to your boy via the app. You can download the app. via your Android or iOS device. And you can come check us out, or you can tune in to your boy right now live on YouTube, and you can come see the fro as it gets picked out early in the morning. This is how we kind of start the show off early in the day. As y'all see, the office is in works. You know what I'm saying? The office is in work. So we getting things together in the office as far as presentation wise. So I apologize if y'all see a couple things on the ground, as I got some shoes and all that good stuff scattered around. Not necessarily scattered around, but haven't necessarily been able to set up the office like I wanted. Yes, Mocha, the fro is real. The fro is real. The fro is really really real. So as you can see, y'all get a sneak peek. You get a sneak peek of the fro before TDSS, and as y'all see right now, it's not fresh at all. The middle of the fro is little lumpy right now. But we'll figure it out. As long as the front of it looks all right, we gonna figure it out. But hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. Definitely give me some feedback in regards to the visual aspects of the show, how it's looking, any improvements that we could possibly make. Definitely let us know as well. I did tag a couple of y'all on Facebook, so I apologize if y'all get pissed off of me tagging y'all in the office. Office is cool, bro. I like them J's holders back there. Yes, sir. Those are my prized possessions in the back. You got the baby blues back there, and then you got the Laker joints in the back. So those are a few of my prized possessions. I may actually, during the course of the show, I might have to go find my classic Kobe's on a break. I may have to go find the classic Kobe's on a break. You never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolates around this motherfucker, as they would say. But yeah, man, I thank y'all for tuning in to the show today. Been working on this aspect of it for a minute. Just had to make sure that it was going to be visually aesthetic, as they would say. So hey, this is where we at. After a long tumultuous weekend, as you see, I had to put on my Georgia and Atlanta gear to get over my own feelings. As we will get into it, but I came real close, y'all. I came real close to having a full damn mental breakdown and doing a live show and posting it on YouTube after the game. Okay, so Ty said he is a sneakerhead. I see it. I see you out there, bro. What are those that you got? What are those that you got on your feet on the Avi? I see you out there, Mr. Sneakerhead. Hey, are you coming into town? And Mocha Bella have to remind me of the dates. I think it's I want to say it's October 15th. Are you coming in this town for Stewie's appreciation week? And I have to get the full lineup again, and I'll give that announcement out. Definitely hoping to see everybody, especially looking for, and this is no disrespect to anybody. I'm looking forward to seeing my X Squad folks. It's been a minute since I got to kick it with Bella, although PNP is not necessarily X Squad. And really, I guess I'm looking forward to seeing my Stewies. If we really putting it like that, we all one big family at the end of the day. So looking forward to seeing my Stewies. I need to pull up the other chat room as well while I'm sitting over here neglecting the other chat. I know everybody can't tune in via YouTube. So for those that aren't able to tune in via the YouTube page, I definitely appreciate y'all for listening in on the app. Hey, we giving you multiple ways to actually listen to the show. So right now the show is being broadcast on Blazing 420. The show is being broadcast on xsquadradio.com. And as you can see, if you are in the YouTube page right now, you could jump into the YouTube page as well. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in via the app. I did jump back over to see we got D Greatest checking in on both platforms. Appreciate you, bro. Cool Specimen is checking in. which is probably one of them names that somebody just gave you. We got my brother Big Mo checking in. Melvin Eccles is checking in. Bay 11 Autos. Also, we got The Greatest checking in. I said The Greatest already. But yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Tune In. However, you might be tuned in to it, as we always say. Y'all get to see some of the background stuff at this point. If you're looking at the show via YouTube, you get to see some of the background stuff. Pool Portland is in the building. Hey, what's up, Pool Portland? As I just mentioned, Pool Portland. As I said, I can't wait to see my Stewies. Yeah, Pool Portland and Bear, probably some of the coolest people that you ever want to meet on the face of the planet. So definitely can't wait to see them again. I can't wait to hug the neck of one Mocha Bella. Let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. Let me tell you what happened on yesterday, my friends. So, hey, peep this. I get a message, and said message says, are we going to have a jump shot contest? So, you know, me and all of my wisdom, I said, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we have a jump shot contest? So a jump shot contest has been put out there for Stewie Weekend. I guess it'll be hosted by Mo Fish and Grits. But the actual question came from, drum roll please, Rail Scott hit me up. Rail Scott, the great Rail Scott hit me up and hit Microwave up and said, hey, are we going to have a jump shot contest? So we're talking about putting together a jump shot contest for people that are going to be in town. If you are interested in getting in said jump shot contest, please let us know. So I know most of y'all should have our contact information directly. Either you have my contact information or you have Microwaves. I will find out. I got to get, and Big Mo, I know you are tuned in one way or another. Big Mo, if you could put out the email address or send me the email address, I'll put that out there for everybody, and they can send their emails in that way. Yeah, you can send your email in that way and let us know if you want to be part of the contest. I don't know if we're gonna put ducats on it or how we gonna do it, but we definitely, it got to be some kind of bragging rights in regards to a jump shot contest. So actually, that was me who. Oh, my bad. My I do apologize. Let me rewind. That was Microwave, my little bro. That asked about the jump shot contest. Rail Scott said he was interested. Okay, so at either rate, we putting on the jump shot contest. Jump shot contest. I'm assuming we probably gonna have to do that Saturday morning. I'm gonna have to look at the lineup for the day again. Again, Mocha, if you are listening in, if you could just text me the event lineup for the weekend, I'll put that out there on air, but I expect for it to be a fun time. I got to go looking at the schedule and see who the Falcons play. Usually we do a tailgate that Sunday. Let me just look at the Falcons schedule real quick. So if we're talking about October the 15th, actually, yeah, and Big Mo, I know he's listening in. That would be the week we play the 49ers. So I'm pretty sure me and Mo will have some kind of bet going on for that as well, which I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. Hey, Big Mo, never mind. I ain't going to even say that yet. But yeah, both our teams lost this week. So, hey, October the 16th, the 49ers play the Falcons. Let's see. Pool in Portland says Saturday morning, both Bear and I will just be going to sleep. Good luck with that one. Hey, I feel you. That'll be one of those times. Yeah, it ain't gonna be a whole lot of sleep. Stewie Appreciation Weekend is kind of sort of like going to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not prepare to get a whole lot of sleep. Just be prepared to kick it. You know what I'm saying? So it should be a fun time, to be honest. Shout out to my bro, Mr. Tiger Park. Big Mo checking into the building, saying good morning with your funky ass. Stand down, Mo. We could put something on this game. Oh, we gonna put something. Something will be put on said game. And also, I didn't want to miss. PNP said, I want to play the Black Jeopardy game that y'all play on Mo Fish and Grits. We should put that together. We should put some kind of game together for when everybody is here. But PNP, we have talked about which I guess, you know, I'm good for being a habitual line stepper, as some would say, and saying things before they supposed to be said. Shut up, baby. Nobody really asked you to laugh. So again, since I'm a habitual line stepper anyway. Hey, so peep this out. We have discussed having guests on the show with us. So yeah, you will have the option to be able to come in and play. We haven't decided in regards to how or who would be selected. But obviously, since you have put your name in the hat, your name is definitely in the hat for a contestant to come on to go up against Mo Fish and Grits in a game of Jeopardy. Shout out to BS3 checking into the building. Make sure you go check out BS3's network. So you got the BS3 network on your Roku devices. You check them out on YouTube, check them out on Facebook. Hey, I wanted to do something more on Facebook, but yeah, Facebook keeps shutting my shit down. So don't ask me why. I don't know why. Melly Mel, and for those of you that don't know who Mel is, matter of fact, let me give Mel a proper introduction, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind. Make sure you go check out Melly Mel if you are anywhere close to the Atlanta area. Affordable prices, great work, and you're gonna get good customer service. Melly Mel is out here telling me to sit my old ass down before I break something. I've already broken something. My jump shot won't be a jump shot at all. It'll look a whole lot more like it'll look like a set shot. Baby, that's not funny. I'm serious, baby. You know, I had like. Baby. So for y'all on YouTube, y'all see what I have to go through with baby on a regular basis.
What?
Russ, don't you start.
What?
And I have to go through this with Russ as well. I don't know if he extra honorary because the Lakers have gotten Patrick Beverly or what it may or may not be. But, you know, Russ be trying to act like he got a problem with me or something.
What?
I'm talking about you acting like you got a problem with me, Russ.
What?
Russ, I'm talking about the fact that you be acting like you got a problem with me, but I ain't gonna keep going through this with you, Russ. Or you, baby. Hey, we're about to get ready to get into, some different topics here in a moment. For those that are checking out the show right now, thank you. Tell a friend to jump on in. Hey, this is what I'm gonna do real quick. As you know, we'll start the show up here in a second. I was not able to get everything that I wanted to get together. So the presentation is not going to be quite like Big Mo gives you. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We almost there. But it got some more scenes I need to add in. It got late last night, and it just wasn't going to happen after I had to put together a whole nother commercial for somebody last night, which y'all will understand here in a few moments when we join them in. We got Sizzle in the building with us. Sizzle, what it do? Appreciate you for checking out the show. Let me make sure we ain't have nobody else that joined in that I missed. Melvin's commercial, we couldn't hear it on YouTube. Oh, hey, you know what? That's good to know, Melka. That's very good to know that you're saying that you couldn't hear the feed coming in on that way. You know what? I'm believing I may have just figured that issue out. Let me see if you can hear it this time.
In these times and days, car prices are through the roof. Want to know how to beat the dealerships? Preserve that car of yours by visiting Melvin of Bay 11 Auto. Melvin is honest, dependable, and all-important affordable. Got a domestic car? Come and see Melvin. Got a foreign car? Come and see Melvin. Don't know what kind of car you have? No problem. Come and see Melvin. Call Bay 11 Auto in Conyers, Georgia at 404-295-5715. Again, that's Melvin of Bay 11 Auto, Conyers, Georgia, 404-295-5715.
Okay, so y'all heard it that time. All right, I know exactly what the issue is. That was a very, 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 very easy fix. Appreciate you for letting me know. 2 thumbs up for the chat room for letting me know. That was an easy fix, but I gotta remember some things in the YouTube world. I'll get that together. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, y'all gonna get some of the hot seat. We'll get into the sports talk. We'll talk NFL. We're gonna talk some college football. And as y'all know, whenever EJ gets on, we're gonna talk randomness. When I say randomness, I absolutely mean randomness. That's coming up here in a few minutes. Thank you for tuning in to the show. It's your boy MoeCheeze, aka Grits, broadcasting live from the Kountry Roadz Diner. This is the Kountry Roadz Experience. Hold those seats.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all too much. Y'all so kind. So kind. But if y'all don't mind, the next selection we like to do for y'all is, Kountry Roadz. Said a true OG, you let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just sitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up down. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up down. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get your ass up, get your ass up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, off I go and it's a heater. Rotten something swerving, consumption's conjured by the tweeter. This one here's a lesson, look like that I'm gon' play the teacher. Instant classic, I knew it when it blew the back speaker. Hater, ancient, ain't grain it show no painting. That shit gone far away and the light just ain't gon' bring it. Say I got this gift for gabbing, the game just ain't gon' change me. Say the writing's on the wall and that shit is written plainly. Got a fetish for divas, popping tags and blowing reefer. Hanging with my people, you gotta know it don't get no sweeter. How they supposed to keep up? One left nut talking about they bust. Take 2 steps back, stop fucking with us, cause I'd be dead wrong if I roughed you up.
But she told me not to be so cold. Said a true OG'll let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just hitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make that the her country road. You got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get your ass up, get your ass up. Fascinated with the story of a Smokey one. How many different ways we supposed to come? 3, 5, 4, from just might throw some. Take away your breath and expose your lungs. You can tell the way I stroll along. The kid got the golden tongue, make 'em weak in the knees to the toes and numb. Baby lick shot with a mama's gun. Well, Papa got a brand new bag, tricks in the mag, clips so ain't for the sky. Real tight squeeze and 5, black in the girl. Why did I peel my pen, like Pippin. Kid on one and then have to reach for the roof in the Holiday Inn. Then me feel good in my mouth, said, Mama say, Mama sa, Mama sa. Ain't one spit it like noir. Slim Pinky, sit pimp, hurrah. Step your repertoire. Always born by y'all, then au revoir. To your big ass crib and your nice ass car. Got 4 TVs, big car, and all. Man, a thick ass bra said, no. Oh,
she told me not to be so cold. Said a true OG, you let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just hitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up. Get your ass up, get your ass up. She told me, don't be so cold. Said a true OG. Now what she say? Let y'all motherfuckers know. Let y'all motherfuckers know. You got to get 'em up, hit 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 'em up. Get your ass up, get your ass up.
And that was another classic from the group Slim Pickens out of Columbus, Georgia. Those guys were absolutely great in their day. As a matter of fact, yo, we back. What up, family? Appreciate y'all for checking out the show. Hey, it's your boy MoeCheeze, aka Grits, broadcasting live from the Kountry Roadz Diner. It's about that time for me to bring in that guy. Y'all know him well. His name is Mr. Controversy. Hey, as a matter of fact, before I bring him in, I told him I had something special. I had something special that I put together last night for him. And hey, here go your present, bro. Yeah. This controversy in the building. What it do, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, man. I can't call it. What did you think about? What did you think about your What did you think about your program? Well, you know, your present.
Well, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Put together it for me, man. You know, we've been pushing hard for this sex talk pop-up shop out here in Columbus, Georgia. We're pushing real hard with it, man. And you putting that together really done got some more buzz with it since I done put it out, man. I appreciate you, man.
Tell the people a little bit about the event, man.
All right, so the event is called Sex Talk at 1 a.m. The reason why it's called that is my business partner has a podcast called Sex Talk at 1 a.m. She's on Clubhouse. Her name is Mahazalin Mack. They do a lot of different type of sexual stories. They promote body positivity, that type of stuff. And we decided to get together and have a pop-up shop that hasn't really been in Columbus for a while. It's basically, well, it hasn't been in the city, period. We call it, it's not your ordinary pop-up shop. It is sex toy vendors, people making dick pops and coochie cupcakes. People, man, Sweetie Shopette is doing bars of soap with all types of stuff, you know, lips on it and labia soap with dick soap, stuff like that, all types of candles and just everything, man. You know, got people kind of, you know, making love and bar kind of stuff. It's just all types of molds that she has, man. It's really, really cool, man. And we also gonna have people that's gonna bring in a sex dungeon. We're going to have sex workers that are going to be on the panel where we're going to be talking about sex and other things of that nature and just trying to take away some of the stigma from it and the taboo from it. You know, everybody, when you hear sex worker, you automatically go to prostitution. That's part of sex work, but there's a big umbrella. There's people who do like OnlyFans that, you know, don't even do any, you know, anything with another model or person or anything like that. They just use dildos or use self-penetration, things like that. And they make, you know, thousands and up to millions of dollars doing this stuff. So we're going to try to educate people and have fun. We're also going to have sexual games like Twister. Obviously, that does nothing need to be said on that one. Adult Simon Says, if anybody's been to the club with me when I'm on the mic, that's a fun event that a lot of people like. Trust me, y'all are going to want to be here for this event. If you anywhere near the city, y'all come through.
Adult Simon Says.
Yes, I'm Simon, you know what I'm saying? And I give instructions. Obviously, you do it if I say Simon Says. If I don't, you can still do it anyway, but you out after you complete whatever that you're supposed to do.
You know what? You know what? I think I'm gonna stay at home for this event.
No. See, this is what people think. First of all, I know how to match people up on what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you not gay, ain't gonna be no dude in front of you. If you not, or whatever the situation is, you're not part of the LGBT community. We match up all of that during the matchup for the games. Also, if you have a partner, obviously you use your partner during this.
Right. Obviously, I would be bringing my partner if I was going to come. Pause. But this particular weekend, and coming up over the weekend is actually baby girl birthday is on the 19th. So she'll be doing her birthday stuff over the weekend, and with everything that's been going on, I got to make sure that I'm within range to handle any bullshiggity that could possibly go down.
Understood, brother. You know, we got families at the end of the day. That's why we do what we do. So, yeah, handle business, man. Appreciate you. I'll see you on the next go round. We got some other stuff coming up. I got a BBW for the Love of BBW party coming up. We're bringing out Earthquake. For those of you know the comedian, and we will have we got a breaking news. My bad, I gotta let you press that right there.
When is the matter of fact? Hold on.
All right, this just in breaking news. We will be bringing Earthquake down in November. For the Drop the Mic comedy tour. I've gotten together with New York Entertainment, a couple of people from there, and I'm helping promote it. And we're bringing him down as well as Dominique. She's been on the Dave Chappelle show quite a few times. She's helped wrote for him. And then there's a guy named JJ, really funny guy, that's going to be on there too. In the either next week or the week after that, we will have Dominique on this show. She's already agreed to come on. And yeah, that's it, man. We pushing, man. We're gonna have some stars on here soon, man. Like I'm gonna tell y'all better jump on the bandwagon now in 2022, because come 2023 ain't shit for free. That's gonna be the new motto.
No bandwagons. We got train. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
All aboard. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended to my man, that ninja that runs the Underground Railroad. No show yesterday. Great show, ABM on yesterday. But yeah, we
hear my mic.
I can hear you. I can hear you. As far as you doing all that tapping, I'm gonna say that.
Can't hear the tapping.
No.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
I think that's probably a good thing. I mean, we can hear you though, man. We can hear you. So
we'll keep it where it's at then.
Yeah, don't change up nothing now.
You right.
We in the thick of things now, bro. We in the jungle. Hey,
when you in the waters, don't change that stroke. You know what I'm saying? Hey, stay with what you got. Keep going.
I haven't been able to tell the people that I did want to tell the people. The car or the carjacker was actually caught. I think that was Friday of last week. For those that don't know the story, or you're just now hearing this last Monday, what was that, Labor Day, my daughter got carjacked at gunpoint at the gas station, coming out of the gas station, stole a car. This dummy was still riding around in said car in the same county, like it wasn't stolen. Same plates on the car. And basically took police on a high-speed chase. They had to do a pit maneuver. So he is in custody. Still don't know the condition of the car quite yet. Pretty sure the car is totaled out. So we'll get to that. Baby girl is safe. And you know, we worked through the situation, but dude is behind bars. So for anybody that's out here in these Clayton County streets, that's one less criminal off streets, I guess. Although the police themselves, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm actually on YouTube. They can see my face. Clayton County Police, you guys do a bang up great job out here, man. You guys are freaking awesome. The best. Promise you. You guys aren't, like a gang or mob or anything like that. Nothing. RC Sizzle in the chat room said, I wonder if Earthquake responded to Corey Holcomb.
So as of right now, per my research, because I knew that question was going to come up, he hasn't directly. So for those of you who don't know what happened, is Corey Holcomb had a sold out event 3 days in a row, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Houston, Texas. Earthquake, they're supposed to be, in general friends. He showed up with some people. Earthquake ended up going in his back green room and pretty much kicked out Corey Holcomb's people who were back there. Corey comes back in the back, talks to him, what's going on? I'm about to go on. They pull Corey like, hey, after the argument kind of happens, Corey's got to go on. You know what I mean? People are tearing him. You know what I'm saying? They're here for him. He has to go on stage. He locks the door. Earthquake supposedly locks Corey Holcomb's door, locks his homeboy out, who was back there trying to handle everything for Corey. And it was him, his homeboy, a couple of homeboys, and a girl. And he said they were back there eating up the chicken wings, throwing them on the floor, trashing the spot. And they were doing bumps or whatnot. So doing cocaine. And so Corey comes back. They break the door down pretty much, let him know, man, you got to get the fuck up out of here, yada, yada, yada. He said he still hadn't apologized at the time when I watched it about 4 or 5 days ago, it had been already 4 or 5 days. So I'm assuming this whole spot has been about 2 weeks now, and he still hadn't apologized as of late. So I don't know. He also accused him of being a booty bandit. However, you got to know Corey. Corey accuses everybody of being a booty bandit. All right, that's his number one go-to. Everybody get into he a faggot. He's a faggot. If you get a Netflix special, you a faggot. You get it in the ass. So those are his words. So I'm not gonna go down that road. I don't know these guys like that. My research hasn't led me into anybody else's situation. But what I will say is Corey had really went in on that man, and he told him he just don't fuck with him anymore. He already knew what he was, but Corey's on the outside of Hollywood, and he didn't make it as far as he thought he probably should have made it. So in my opinion, he's better. However, sometimes you can be better and you can still be telling the truth.
Right.
So that's my analysis on it, man.
Ooh, wow. That's a whole lot to compartmentalize. There's a lot going on there. Hey, I hope I hope Corey Holcomb pop up in Columbus. That would be interesting.
No, the hell it would not, sir.
Why
Bro, I don't wish that on nobody, man, because that's gonna be a confrontation. I don't wish that on nobody, man. Careers could possibly get ended. You know what I'm saying? When you start saying words like that, I don't believe that all words lead into confrontation, because as a comedian, I am someone who does say things, but there's sometimes, man, you can't attack certain things. People's sexuality, their kids, stuff like that. Some of those things are off limits. And if you go there, you got to be willing to accept it's a possible ass whooping at the very least that could be coming back.
Now, when you say you can't attack people's sexuality, you mean directly a person.
Directly a person, as far as, if what they are is what they are. If you don't like it, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't give you the right to cast judgment on them.
I'm not gonna say attack. I'm not going to victimize comedy or victimize jokes or people that are the brunt of jokes. But groups of people, unfortunately, get jokes.
It's inciting riots, stuff like that, to hurt people and stuff like that. You got to be honest. Like, jokes are fine, but when you start going to, like they're this, and then we need to get rid of them, or they are this, and we have issues with them. That's when, that's just like Trump doing what he did. It's basically inciting a riot over because you didn't win an election. That is when, it's not humor anymore. It's not funny. People's lives can be in danger. So when you start attacking somebody's sexuality and you're saying that directly, because especially if you knew it before, that's my problem. Corey knew all of this before, and now he's just now saying it because now you're on the bad, you're not getting along with somebody. Right. I don't get that. If you had an issue, stand on your principles and don't fuck with people in a whatever that you don't like. Don't fuck with them until all of a sudden we good now, or we not good, and now I'm gonna tell all your business. Or now I'm gonna have an issue.
And to help me gain something. Yeah. And
I don't like niggas with froze, but goddamn, I'm doing a show with you. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't fuck with niggas with froze. You a nigga with a fro.
You got a fro on your face. What are you talking about? No,
exactly.
I'm just saying. How you gonna be mad at my fro on my head? You got a fro on your face. Hey man, we got a lot to get into. Did we have somebody that was gonna come on?
Yeah, to about 12 o'clock. That sex 12? Worker is gonna come on today. I call her Miss Draws because her name on Snapchat is Chocolate Draws. So I call her Miss Draws, but she'll let y'all know her official name, what you want to call.
Name
gonna be on today
is Chocolate Draws. Okay. Well, this should get very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. As I know, I told y'all, it's very unpredictable. If you looked at the show heading, and I told you guys earlier, hey, you never know what you're gonna get. Once EJ comes in, the show becomes like a box of chocolates, literally. Yeah, I'll let y'all see when he closed out the show. He has a certain way he closes out the show. We ain't gonna get into it. Hey man, you know what? It's gonna be hard for us to do church now.
Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll figure out a way.
I may have a backup solution. It's not in place for today because if I do it, it's probably gonna get some echoes. But I got a backup solution in place. So we for those that are wondering if we're having church, the pastor is on break. He is actually at the he is out of town.
So pastor's actually at a summit for other pastors of like and there are going over different sermons and trading different information because the Church of Ass and Titties that we have right now has had issues with money, and we're trying to make sure that we can get more tithe payers because people are just coming in just to see the show, and we're trying to get some tithe payers in here. So he's working on that, and we're gonna get there.
It's bad. It's bad when you gotta start having pat downs and making sure people got cash or debit cards on them when they walk into the church. But
we getting square, so we can swipe credit cards next. That's part of what he's working on. Right.
Too many excuses out there. No. Well, we actually giving church. We giving church announcements.
Yeah.
But no church today, unfortunately. The building fund still do. So if you want to contribute to the building fund, by all means, you can cash out Kountry Roadz Exp. We will make sure that gets over to the church. So building fund is we always need something.
Y'all see this wall? This wall?
That was
difference?
Fair.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got to get some more stuff out here. Make it a little more professional. Cause right now I look like I'm homeless or I'm at somebody's Airbnb.
And we're working on the PPE loan. But so many people had so many problems that we really don't want to have to go that way. We have so many church provisioners that we feel like we should be able to clean the poles with Windex and Lysol and all those good things, and it should be a nice, healthy environment when you guys come in. So we need PPE material to ensure that we don't get shut down. Y'all seen what happened on P Valley?
The PPP loan actually stands for pussy because all y'all niggas did when y'all got that shit was go buy ass. So I just want to let y'all know that. And y'all get on my damn nerves. That's what y'all pissed me off. It was so hard during that time to goddamn get some free coochie because y'all niggas was spending money on all fucking coochie, and you got on my goddamn nerves. And I'm gonna tell y'all something.
What is it?
If you ain't got the money, if you don't have the money to do it consistently, don't pretend like you the money man. Don't pretend like it. Stop it.
So what you telling me is that the influx of my inbox with random messages from people asking me to go watch said videos, and I'm like, I don't even know who these people are. I just, because I do, we do podcasting. It's like you get friend requests, people follow you, et cetera, et cetera. You pretty much accepting everybody, and then it's like for every 10 people, like 5 of them people go look at my squirt video. No, that's not what I want to do. Check out my fans only. That's not what I want to do. You guys get immediately like blocked and kicked off of whatever platform it is. But is that the reason why? Because people got these PPP loans?
Yes. First, okay, so all right, this was my problem. Everybody started them a little bullshit ass business. Everybody went and got them a little LLC, and everybody was buying pussy during this time. Okay, now ask them what they're doing with that shit now. You know what I'm saying? A year plus later, all these little t-shirt companies and these presses they currently selling on Facebook right now. You know what I'm saying? You can go look up t-shirt presses, and you're gonna find 100 of them motherfuckers out here.
Or go find logo designer, logo animation, or a million people. Yeah, and we haven't even gotten to the whole talk. The Gen Talk podcast said those are a lot of bots. Here's what look,
No, he talking about the squirt video shit. No, when I'm talking about these ain't bots. These are
these
people
people
like
let me do your logo for you. Let me do, like you said, let me do a t-shirt. Let me do this. Have you ever thought about having yourself animated? I'm like, listen, if you look at anything that's on my page for the most part, and it's a video, is somebody being cartooned, etc. I did that on my own. So why would I need to pay somebody at this point to do it for?
because it's lazy niggas like me. That's why they should have hit my inbox instead of yours.
If I
Because I sure would have been like, "Hey, shit, hell, you cartoon my ass, nigga."
look, I have absolutely no problem with doing the work for you. If you want to be cartooned, if you want me to put together like a little commercial joint, some animation or something like that, I have absolutely zero problem with doing it. I will give you guys a gem though. For the money that you would pay, I'll say for the money I paid for my logo to be done, although I had all this done while I was gone, for the money that I paid for my logo, I could have paid for all of the programs to do all of it for myself. It's that simple. Shout out to Gen Talk Podcast again. That simple. For the money that you would pay somebody to do this stuff, I paid for every program that I possibly needed. And most of them are apps that I could just do on my phone. I was like, are you serious? I can do all this shit from my phone? Like, why did I pay $300 for all this logo work?
Bruh. I get the scam. I mean, it's not a scam, but I get the entrepreneurship of it. My problem is they not consistent. Everybody thought they get a little influx of money. I'm gonna go get me a business. They want to put LLC after everything in their name and shit and make it sound good, and then they're not doing anything with it. That's the problem now. Now you're not doing shit with it now. So it's like, okay. So you just wasted all that money, all them little $300 to $600 they was giving out during the every week. You know what I'm saying, for the unemployment shit that they didn't even ask no questions about. They just stopped asking questions about the shit. You know what I'm saying?
They was approving everybody.
Yeah, it's proving everybody.
That was the biggest scam going on. Shout out to that ninja checking in. Look, I ain't gonna tell on nobody, but I'm just gonna say that was the biggest scam. The 2 years that I was gone. And so if I know about it, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
While I was gone, I saw some people get rich, bro. They're like, you want to get down? Nah, I got something else that I'm working on, and I just really can't. I really can't even afford, you know what I'm saying, to even dibble or dabble in this bullshit. Appreciate you, that ninja. Ninja said, nice setup, MoeCheeze. Appreciate it, bro. It's still in the works. It's still in the works, but we got it. We got it working. EJ covered bear back there right now, but we gonna get him together too. Baby,
so first of all, let everybody know for the jokes come. I am in the process of moving. So, you know, all my pictures I had on the wall and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, they done got took off. I'm in the process of moving by the end of this month. So we taking it room by room. This one of the first rooms that we got rid of. That's why I recorded here right now. So that's what's going on with that. It will give me a couple, have something a little better up on the walls and stuff like that. Got to bounce back from clothes and cost money. You know how that shit go.
Hey, I already know, bro. You ain't got to tell me. Hey, let's do this, man, so we can actually get into some sports talk, and do a little bit of. I know everybody's not a fan of fantasy football, but fantasy football numbers, depending on the league that you're in, fantasy football numbers can tell you a lot about players. They can tell you a lot about teams as well. So we gonna not only get into the games. We got to get into NFL. We got to get into some NCAA. But we also got to talk a little bit about fantasy. I will tell you ahead of time, because I know you're going to ask me, was I able to load the picture up? I was not. I would rather trying to get that commercial done, get the scene set up, et cetera, et cetera. You know, it just.
Well, shit, let me let everybody know right now. I raped the whole league week 1. I'm 3-0. I only had one league where that was within 15 points of me. And I do mostly standard leagues, Yahoo or ESPN. I'm only in 3 leagues this year, And for those of you who know, standard leagues, half a point for receptions or a full point for receptions is the only deviation. Everything else is the same. 6 points for a touchdown, basic stuff. There ain't no extra points for 300 yards, none of that crap. No defensive players. Just your basic ones. And I rate 2 out of 3. I rate the whole league. I'm talking about I'm damn near doubling people's scores and shit. 89 to 150.
It be like that sometimes. It happens. It happens. Hey, let's do this, man. We're gonna take a quick.
Matter of fact, let me tag them in because they talking shit right now on Facebook on the little chain. Let me send them these messages.
Come on, tell them come on in. Tell them come on in here. We right here on YouTube. They can look you in the face. Hey, give us 2 seconds. A little bit more than 2 seconds, but give us a quick moment. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in to the Tune In. However, you might be tuning in. What you're going to get right now is you're going to get a Tuesday lineup, and then you're going to get some quick commercials. And then we'll be right back. Hold your seats.
This is your girl, Lofty T, and I'm here to tell you about Takeover Tuesday, where we're bringing you breakfast, lunch, a snack, dinner, and a nightcap. Catch your boy MoeCheeze on the Kountry Roadz from 10 to 1, where he's opening up a diner. Then catch your girl from 1 to 5, where she's giving you the My bro got you cooking with the microwave. Followed by Mo Fish and Grits from 7 to 10. Last but not least, you got your nightcap with the Kountry Roadz Show, presenting It's a Long Story. Please make sure you put your kids to bed. You can catch all of these on xquadradio.com, Blazing 420 Radio, WPAM, Fleet Radio Network, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and Spreaker. Get at 'em.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all too much. Y'all so kind. So kind. But if y'all don't mind, the next selection we like to do for y'all is, Kountry Roadz. Said a true OG, you let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just sitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get your ass up, get your ass up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, off I go and it's a heater. Rotting something, swerving, consumption's conjured by the tweeter. This one here's a lesson, look like that I'm gon' play the teacher. Instant classic, I knew it when it blew the back speaker. Hater, ancient, ain't it, grain it show no pains, man. That you're going far away and the light just ain't gon' bring it. Say I got this gift for gathering the game, just ain't gon' change it. Say the writing's on the wall and that shit is written plain, yeah. Got a fetish for divas, popping tags and blowing reefer. Hanging with my people, you gotta know it don't get no sweeter. How they supposed to keep up? One left nut talking about they bust, take 2 steps back, stop fucking with us, cause dead wrong if I roughed you up, but
she told me not to be so cold. Said a true OG'll let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just sitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, nah. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, nah. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, nah. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get your ass up, get your ass up. Fascinated with the story of a Spogy one. How many different ways we supposed to come? 3, 5, 4, from just might throw some. Take away your breath and expose your lungs. You can tell the way I stroll along. The kid got the golden tongue, make 'em weak in the knees to the toes and on. Baby lick shot with a mama's gun. Well, Papa got a brand new bag, tricks and mag, clips, so ain't for the sky. Grip tight, squeeze and fire, black in the barrel, white of the eye. I peel my pen like Pippin. Hit on one and then back for the roof in the Holiday Inn. Then me feel good in my moccasin. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama sa. Ain't one spit it like rock. Slim pickings, hip, hurrah. Jump your repertoire. Always born by y'all, then au revoir. To the big ass crib and your nice ass car. Got 4 TVs with quad and all. And the dick ass bra said, no. Oh,
she told me not to be so cold. Said a true OG, let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just sitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, nah. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up, nah. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up. Get your ass up, get your ass up. She told me, don't be so cold. Said a true OG. Let y'all motherfuckers know that y'all motherfuckers know you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, hit 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 'em up. Get your ass up, get your ass up.
That was another great hit brought to you by Slim Pickings out of Columbus, Georgia. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? And we are back in the building. Let me unmute you. All right, yeah, I got you. And let me turn this. I have realized that noise cancellation is needed. Hey, shout out to the chat room. I see y'all already done start the conversation in regards to the NFL. I guess we'll go ahead and take it there, man.
Well, since they already in the comments, we got to talk about Geno.
All right, so yep, let's talk about Geno. Poodle in Portland said, "Good game last night. Geno played way better than thought. Way better than I thought he would. Russell should have passed more late in the fourth quarter. The one pass the Bronco receiver stayed in bounds. Ridiculous. DK Metcalf is a beast." She also made the point to say that Geno only lost his first starting gig after somebody broke his jaw. So I guess I would just ask you the question, did Geno ever really get, and let me go to RC. Sizzle actually said, only one game, but I've been telling folks for years, Geno Smith can play. He never had a number one wide receiver until now, and he showed what he could do. I'll ask you, so what are your thoughts? Did Geno just not get a fair shot? Or should we take this one game with a grain of salt?
Well, there's a mixed bag. I will say he had a fair shot at first when he first came into the league. But like I said, injuries, I'm not a fan of injuries, taking someone out. I think that as long as your play is decent enough, you should be able to get your spot back. I've never been a fan, even when Georgia did it with the Eason and things like that. So, but I won't go back into all of that.
Well, NFL wise, it has to be pointed out. It more often than not happens to a colorback of quarter that I said a quarterback of color that ends up getting replaced due to injury.
So with him, again, like the comments are saying, man, there's really not much else to put when these comments are so great about him and the fact that him having a true definitive number one receiver is a game changer for him. So now he's got those 50-50 balls that can come down. All right, so I mean, besides him not having a number one receiver, they had built a running game around him. He had a decent offensive line at first, so it's not like he didn't have anything. You also got to think about it. When you get drafted as high as people that do, the teams do suck. So he's not the first quarterback to ever go to a team that's not that good. So other quarterbacks have had to deal with the same thing. You get lucky when you actually get a rookie quarterback that's actually on a decent team. Your guy from Jacksonville is dealing with the same thing right now. With a team that's just pieced together and kind of fell off from their former glory, because they actually were pretty good back in 2018. But anyway, 2017.
Is it?
So,
or is he just not? Is he not what we thought he was, man?
I mean, he's always been that guy. See, he's had another quarterback who's had a lot of number one type receivers. So he's used to throwing those 50-50 balls. So a lot of times if your receiver can come down with those 50-50 balls, then, I mean, that makes you look good. Think about some of those balls that Brady throws to Evans. When you have that 6'2" to 4 receiver that can jump at the top, you have that DK Metcalf who's faster, stronger than everybody on the field as a wide receiver.
Right.
I don't know if y'all see that play where the guy blindsides him and hits him, and the guy who hits him falls down. So it was just like.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can see the chat.
Okay, all right. Because I ain't want to be the one that had to necessarily or was reading all of the chat, but I see that Ninja said Geno's play was not surprising at all. Anytime he got a real chance, that's exactly how he played. Could you give details on when you think Geno had a fair shot?
I did. I spoke on that. But also, when you have injuries, that as part of it also, he didn't just have just the he had some other injuries beside, but the jaws what definitely took him out. Now, we gotta see, but I did like what I seen again. Him having that number one receiver, which has been brought up multiple times in the comments, why I said the comments have handled most of this, is a definite game changer for him. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully he can continue.
It's just, I guess in my head, it's so many quarterbacks, and I don't want to make it a black and white thing, but when I think about it, it's so many quarterbacks that got replaced because of injury, and they always seem to be a quarterback of color. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater
has been the definition of a bridge quarterback his entire career.
Tyrod Taylor,
same thing.
But Tyrod Taylor is a starting quarterback, bro.
No,
I mean, how do you lose?
If you mean like 20, if there's 30 whatever teams and he's 25 to that, then yes. Tyrod Taylor has never been a top 10 quarterback, never been a top 15 quarterback his entire career.
Has he been given the opportunity to be that?
Okay, I need y'all to tell me, what do you mean about opportunities?
Okay.
Again, when you get drafted that high, your team is not going to be
Tyrod Taylor, was it in Cleveland?
The Bills. What about when he was with the Bills?
When he got his lung punctured. Where was he when he got his lung punctured?
Was it the Bills? It might have been the Bills, and then that's where Allen took over after that.
Okay, I believe he had a winning record prior to his lung getting punctured.
Okay.
But he never got to see the field after coming back.
Again, when you say starting quarterback, if you're telling me 25 to 31, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine.
Hey,
You're still in second round, stuff like that,
taking
But
Tyrod.
Tyrod Taylor wasn't
I'm taking
definitely out the
Tyrod.
first round.
I'm taking Tyrod Taylor over Carson freaking Wentz any day. And to
I mean, the guy that
solidify,
just threw 4 touchdowns.
to solidify my example, Carson Wentz got hurt. Did not win the Super Bowl, but who did the Eagles keep?
Okay, she says it was San Diego when he got hurt, and then Hubert got the start.
Herbert
Okay,
got to start.
Herbert got
Okay,
the start.
appreciate
Okay, well that's the same thing. That's even worse. And Herbert set the whole shit on fire. So I mean,
but you didn't give this man an opportunity where he was winning. He had a winning percentage when he got hurt. So, like you said, you're not a fan of losing your job to injury, but it just seems that it is very sway.
the guy that came and replaced him directly, you just said, end up throwing for 40-some touchdowns. So I mean, like, come on, bro.
And just be like,
bro.
I don't like Justin Herbert, but I don't think Justin Herbert is as good as advertised either.
He's top 10 already. Chargers. He's a top 10 quarterback.
Top 10 in the league right now?
Yes, right now. As of right now. He's top 10 already. First year he ended up, being on there. He's on the same trajectory as like a Mahomes right now, barring injury. You know what I'm saying? But take away the Super Bowl. I'm not talking about winning a Super Bowl.
And again, okay, so look at the situation that he went into. He went into a situation with weapons and a hell of a defense.
Yeah, that's the difference.
They
took a chance. They took a chance, but they also reached on him taking a chance. He was not projected to be who he is. And they took a chance and drafted him and developed him. And then he came into that situation. So, yeah.
And again, so he's not one of those.
I can't say Herbert now. Look, all right now.
I'm not saying
that Herbert is not a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Every goddamn analyst and pundit thinks that. If y'all don't think that, that's fine. But you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. The motherfucker, he's rated and some people have him as much as even in the top 5. I was just being generous by saying top 10. You know what I'm saying? But you can't argue with also the stats that he has also. You know what I mean? He's got the 40 plus touchdowns and the 5,000 yards to show.
But
so it's not.
You know what? I'll start an argument with you. Shout out to Jungle Brother checking in on the X Squad Radio app. We are live on YouTube as well. So come check us out on YouTube. Okay, so I'll start the argument with you on this one. That's almost like saying, okay, Cooper Kupp, because he gets so many targets, he's a top 10 receiver. There are 10 receivers better than Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, they are receivers better than Cooper Kupp, but he is the quintessential route runner.
He's
and he's getting the balls thrown to him, and he has the numbers that are showing it.
He is force fed, man. That's just like saying, what's the receiver for Georgia, bro? And I hate to say it this way, what's the white boy? It's only one, not Brock Bowers, but the receiver for Georgia. I want to say his last name started with an H or something like that. But he is somewhat force-fed in that Georgia offense as far as receivers are concerned. Everybody else is being covered, and he's able to get and get the passes. When you're being force-fed, that don't make you better than nobody, though.
So, okay. All right. So you're saying
numbers lie.
Now, I'm not, okay. Do I feel that he is the best wide receiver, like, period, as far as talent-wise and everything like that? You know what I'm saying? No, I think there's some that are faster. There's some that are stronger. There's some but he's always where he's supposed to be. He runs the correct routes. He's always open. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, I know we see a white boy and you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make every single thing color around every single conversation. You know what I mean? But you got to give him his props. And he's been doing it for multiple years, and he's done it with different quarterbacks. He's done it with golf, and he's done it with
what I'm
what's
saying
golf.
is there are 10 better receivers. So when people say Cooper Kupp is a top 10 receiver based off of what he did last year, I'm saying
10 better receivers. I would not say that there are 10 better receivers in the league, and definitely I could see 5 if you're going with certain people, but even like Hopkins is on the down end of his career right now.
Hopkins on the down end of his career since when?
He started to be injury prone more often than not. You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
watch this.
The best ability is availability. That matters.
I'm gonna throw this one out. And Jungle Brother in the X Squad radio chat room says, so if talking heads say he's good, then he's good.
No, that's not the only thing. So that's come on, we could do better with the argument like that. It's not that. So look, man, y'all gotta stop making every single thing. The man has not only the stats, he's done it with multiple quarterbacks. He's done it with different quarterbacks.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put it out there like this. All right. So since the conversation has been brought up, I'll pose the question to the chat room. Pose the chat. Just going out to the chat room. Give me your top. I ain't gonna even make you give me your top 10. Give me your top 5 receivers. And give me your top 5 quarterbacks in the league currently. So your top 5 receivers and your top 5 quarterbacks currently.
My QBs right now. I'm not gonna give any particular order. But Mahomes, Brady, who else? Herbert. I'm trying to go down the list real quick. Regular season Rodgers and probably Josh Allen.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? So no Lamar Jackson?
I got him coming in around 6 or 7.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Because when you say, if we're talking now, you didn't say player, you said quarterback.
Top
you
5
say player. If you say player,
you don't have Lamar Jackson in your top 5 quarterback.
And I honestly think that barring his injuries, Watson could possibly be there too. Not injuries, but barring the stuff that happened, if he was able to play this year, he could have moved and been a definitive top 5 quarterback because he was on that trajectory also based on what he was doing. So again, I mean, first of all, a consummate winner who's still putting up 4,500 yards every year. Y'all can get mad at you can get mad. So you can get mad at that. But you can say the shit is hilarious with Aaron Rodgers, but he's the back-to-back MVP of the league. So I guess that's just because he's white, right? Okay.
I didn't think cool. Aaron Rodgers
he's thrown the most touchdowns in the last 2 years.
5, you shouldn't have had to think about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers because you said
because of his falters in the postseason.
But you didn't say Lamar Jackson, man.
I didn't say Lamar Jackson.
You didn't.
If you're talking about player,
I'll give you a pass on not saying Watson because we have not seen him on the field.
Mm-hmm.
But based off of the last time we did see him on the field,
yes, that's true.
Then would be your top should have been in your top 5. So that's
Kyler is definitely not there.
Patrick Mahomes.
Kyler is definitely not there yet. You have to look at his numbers drastically drop down the second half of the last 3 seasons that he's played. So he winds down. He's not durable enough right now. There's a lot of issues with him. With that is concerned.
I got
Dak. Now Dak is someone you got to look at when his numbers come. He throws for a lot of yards, but he ends up getting a lot of yards in garbage situations and times. And then you seeing his issues in the playoffs too. So when you have multiple issues, the only thing with Aaron Rodgers that I can point to is come playoff time. Regular season, he's untouchable.
Let me ask you this with Dak. So with Dak, you're saying his issues in the playoff. Is it his issues in the playoffs, or is it the
Okay, so y'all know Rodgers was doing it and was an MVP candidate most years before Devontae Adams got there. He also made other receivers like what's the guy's name that's in look good for years before that.
Randall Cobb, Jordy
Yeah,
Nelson,
and even before that, Jordy Nelson, and even in between them, or the guy that's on he's an analyst now, and he's I don't know if it's first things first.
Not sure on that one.
Hold on. But so he said he's had multiple receivers and had multiple 1,000-yard receivers.
Let me give you my five. Let me give you my top 5 quarterbacks: Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, and I will say, when healthy, I'm probably gonna go with Dak Prescott
over Josh Allen.
For right now, yes.
Okay. So my thing is, out of those 5 that I've named,
Josh Allen's probably my 5B.
Your issue over those 5 that I've named, y'all issue is Herbert. That's y'all issue, correct? Because I know you can't have an issue with Josh Allen, what he's done the last 2 years.
Yeah, my issue is Herbert and the fact that you left Jackson out and you didn't put Watson in.
I didn't leave. First of all, Watson is not in for a reason.
And we didn't even Russell Wilson is still out there on the board. So again,
the last couple of years he started to decline in the second half of seasons. He'll start off. He was an MVP candidate 2 years ago, and he's dropped a lot since then. And we need to see what he's going to do with these new receivers that he has going on. Are they going to let him cook? You know, who knows? Okay.
What you got?
He's been okay. All right, man. Look, all right. I see what this is gonna be. This is gonna be white boys suck. Every black dude is the best. I ain't gonna be able to argue.
Nah, that's
look up the numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I understand. And especially if you're gonna say something like about
if you
Hopkins.
ask me who the best tight end in the league is, I'm gonna tell you Travis Kelce.
Yep. Or maybe Kittle, because he's been doing it with different types of quarterbacks and stuff like that. You can say his quarterback
injury, Kittle bar injury. Then
Waller.
I'm probably gonna go. With that's one of my sleeper picks from a couple years ago. I actually had the chance to sit down with him at Lawrence Taylor's football camp, and he was coming off of everything. He told me, "Hey, I'm about to have a breakout year." I was like, "Bet."
This is 2022. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
This nice
congratulations. He had one drop in 2019. You know what I'm saying? Now, how many games he played last year? How many games he suspended for this year? Already. No, I'm talking about Hopkins. Missed a lot of games. You know, so.
You looking at the chat room. And again, and I did see that point when I'm trying to get back up to it. PNP said Hopkins had no drops the last season he played. I was high. A decline of his career, question mark. So I don't know how you say Hopkins is on the decline of his career, bro. I mean, that would be like saying Tyreek Hill is about to be on the decline of his career.
No, there's a big difference. And you know, Hopkins been in the league a long time. Y'all do realize that, right?
Man, Hopkins still a dog. I mean, Julio Jones been in the league a long time, but given the right situation, you see what he did Sunday.
I'm about to look up his stats.
You made the point about Brady being able to, throw the ball up to these big receivers. He just got another one in Julio Jones. And I know I kind of sort of been hating in the chat rooms a little bit, obviously, because I'm a Falcons fan. And now I feel like Julio Jones pretty much just went to the dark side. He went and saw Lord Sith, and Lord Sith told him about the dark side. And he came back and was like, yeah, damn, coming back to the Falcons, retiring. I'm about to go over here. He didn't show me dark side. Fuck the force. But Julio balled out in the role that they have set up for him. I love the fact that I drafted him. I hate the fact that I had Drake London sitting, and some other people didn't do nothing, and now I got to go find a damn quarterback since Dak Prescott about to be out 6 weeks. They say.
So TD, since his best season pretty much was 2018. That's when he had 1,500 yards, 11 touchdowns. Yeah. So his TDs have dropped, and then 2021, only 572 yards. He did have 8 touchdowns, though. He did have that. And how many games did he play? And he's 30 years old now. So you can say it's a early prognostication, whatever the word is. I can't think of say it correctly, but anyway,
30 years old. Like
I think that he's on the way, especially considering he's had some injuries coming up the last couple of years.
34, 35.
And then so what is he suspended for?
Supposed PEDs.
Okay.
Or some.
So you don't.
We're not gonna say PEDs. We're gonna say something on the banned substance list.
Your boy's juicing. Okay, it's the reason why he's juicing.
Is he juicing?
People don't juice. People don't juice early in their career like that. Most of them don't be doing that early in their career.
Was he juicing?
He's juicing.
Are you sure
what you
about
think he's juicing for?
Are you sure he was juicing?
So you want to say either coming back from injuries, which happen more and more frequently when you're older, or to try to stay stronger and just as fast.
Cigarette. You got to get my blood boiling over here. Is he? He's on my team. I drafted him in like the 9th, 10th round. Don't give me that, bruh. You don't know if that man was juicing. It was something on the banned substance list. We are not going to say this man was juicing. Look, he could have had ringworm, and he could have tried to rub something on it, and it was a topical cream.
Y'all the biggest.
Don't do that.
Conspiracies.
Don't do that.
All day, but y'all, hey, that's cool though. I respect that, man. Hey, stand your ground. Believe what you want to believe. That's what's up. Hey, I'm happy for y'all, man. So I gave my top 5 of quarterbacks, wide receivers. We got so many good young ones that's coming in now. That list is definitely will be changing by the end of the year. You know, you got people like Jamar Chase that's in here now. You got Jefferson that's in here now. But I do think that Kupp is a top 5 wide receiver. Period. You know what I'm saying? He is a top 5 receiver, period. Based on if you are
man, listen, give me Jefferson.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have Chase.
Huh?
You gotta have Jamar Chase from
give me Jefferson, give me Chase, give me D-Hop. Although I know he has to sit out right now. Give me Devontae Adams. Give me Diggs. Give me Tyreek Hill.
So you got 5-6 already now.
I don't win no, and that's why I'm telling you, Cooper Kupp is not that dude.
Okay. So let's talk about Hill, right? Y'all gonna be mad as fuck about me about Hill. You know what I'm saying? He's that one trick pony.
I just want y'all to know he did this. He did.
He's that one trick pony, and I drafted the man because I know he get free.
How is he a one trick pony? How is he a one trick pony when he can catch the ball? He catch the ball off a screen. He catch the ball behind the line of scrimmage. He could beat you. He could beat you over the top. He could beat you on a slant. The dude run the hell out of his routes. Yeah,
that's right there is not true. He's not that great of a route runner.
Give me Debo Samuels. Thank you, Big Mo, for throwing that one in here.
Cooper Kupp is a top 5. Is a top 5 receiver.
Bro.
And yes, I would take, if you talking about, especially if you're talking about fantasy wise, hey, yeah, I'll take Cooper Kupp.
No,
I'm not gonna be.
Not talking about fantasy wise. Again, fantasy numbers will lie to you.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, this man has done it. This man has done it for like 3 or 4 years now.
Listen, fantasy numbers at the end of the game will have you out here thinking that Jameis Winston motherfucking lit the Falcons up. And we all know if you watch the game, damn it, y'all.
He did in the fourth quarter.
I got mad that quick. Fantasy numbers will have you thinking Jameis Winston lit the Falcons up, and we all know that wasn't the case. We knew who they were, and we gave it away. We knew who they were, and we gave it away. Soft zone in the fourth quarter. What the DPs, what are you doing out here, man? What are you doing, DPs?
Hey, this all I'm.
The first time, after they went down at 4 plays on the first time and murdered your ass, you should have came out and you should have blitzed again. But no, you want to go into a soft man and then you want to put AJ Terrell on an island. And guess what? It wasn't Revis Island. It was a burning island because he got burnt. Thomas burned him.
Speaking of that, that's a name that's been forgotten. He can be coming back for the top 5 spot. Michael Thomas. You know what I'm saying? So that could be a guy. You know, Breeze is gone.
Cooper Kupp is not top 5, bro. I just gave you the top 5s.
Hey, man, y'all can't argue. Y'all niggas love numbers until they don't work on y'all sides. Y'all kill me with this.
Not a
y'all gonna be the same ones. Y'all gonna be the same ones in basketball hollering about this number da means he's better and this, that. He averaged more steals and shit. The same shit that y'all did.
You know what? You know what? For that,
but y'all kill me with that shit. You know what? But then some white boy have some numbers. Now they make believe numbers now. The white boy has some numbers.
You are the media member that voted for fucking Steve Nash for the MVP over Kobe Bryant. That's what you did. How about that?
No, Kobe should have won that.
See, it's not always about black and white, but I am saying that there are receivers that are far better than Cooper Kupp out there, bro.
Y'all, man, y'all see a white boy and assume he can't do it. He been doing it too long for y'all to still be acting like that. All right, y'all gotta stop that shit. So if he's done it with golf and he's done it with and now doing it with Stafford, okay. He's done it with two
offensive scheme.
Two different.
It's an offensive quarterback scheme. So okay, watch this. I'm gonna tell you why Cooper Kupp ain't as good as advertised. When Robert Woods on that team?
Yeah, he used to be.
When Robert Woods was on that team before Robert Woods got hurt, Robert Woods was getting just as many yards as Cooper Kupp on less catches. Cooper Kupp was targeted more.
Mm-hmm. Because the quarterback always knows he's going to be where he's supposed to be at.
Robert Woods was putting up the numbers. And basically what would happen is Cooper Kupp would get force-fed because you had other receivers on the outside of him. So when you become – he basically was what was Tom Brady's favorite receiver in freaking
Julian Edelman.
Yeah, he's Julian Edelman, man.
Okay. Whatever, man. Right. I'm not here to change y'all mind. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker been doing it that many years and stuff like that. Y'all got to start giving them props. Just because they white don't mean they not y'all be kidding it.
Jameis Winston is in my top 10. I don't care what no one of you coons say. Jungle Brother, if you don't sit your ass down, Jameis Winston is not in the top 10. And matter of fact, let me just go off on my rant in regards to the game since we kind of touched on it. All right.
That's y'all look, man. Okay, so y'all are basing it on you think somebody is faster, you think somebody is stronger. Okay, I'm basing it on the man is where he's supposed to be as a receiver. No matter if he's double teamed, he's open. No matter that is what a receiver is supposed to do, get open at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you run a 4-2. It don't matter if you run a 4-4. All that shit don't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't have to be pretty. He gets open. That's what your receiver is supposed to do. So get open and score some touchdowns.
I'm gonna say my top 5. I'm gonna say my top 5 again.
Wait. Hold on. Y'all are ignoring my point.
No, I'm not ignoring your point, but I'm gonna ask you.
Out of these 5 people, he does it well, and he does it.
These 5 people,
he does it over multiple, and he does it over multiple seasons. Then when I bring up
better than these 5 receivers, this is all I'm saying, bro. Is he better than Justin Jefferson?
You can name all of them. What I'm saying is that he is top 5 because he gets where he's supposed to be. He scores his touchdowns. He scores his yards. He does everything. He won the fucking Triple Crown. What's the last wide receiver to have done that? So you talking about he's getting coverage for doing something that a receiver hasn't done in many years.
Okay. All right.
So when you're doing something that another receiver hasn't done in many years, what is your issue against him?
I don't have
they look better doing it. They're faster. They're stronger.
I don't have
I want to
against Cooper Kupp. I don't have an
I
issue
want a receiver that is there. I haven't heard a legitimate argument besides
he's a good receiver, but I think the scheme force feeds Cooper Kupp and his numbers are inflated.
So you don't think Jefferson's about to get force feed this entire year? I watched that entire game.
They
ran the whole offense through him. He does the same thing that Cooper was doing.
Him and Dalvin Cook, and I ain't even going to mention Thielen because Thielen has been an afterthought after Diggs left, kind of, sort of. Since Jefferson emerged on the scene, Thielen has been an afterthought. But you still got Thielen there as well.
And then Thielen is heavily injured all the time. And I'll be drafting him. He's gone 4 games or 3 games every season anyway. So but yeah. Okay, but you can't get the ball all the goddamn time. Y'all niggas be killing me.
Nah, but see,
also other people.
RC is making my point. He said, do y'all know Diggs went to Buffalo from Minnesota? It was because Cousins force fed the ball to Thielen instead
No. I made an argument that they're not better.
Diggs
because what a receiver is supposed to do, that is my argument. You want to focus on the white part, that's fine. I also made an argument that y'all can't argue with, so you want to go to the white shit.
I'm not focusing on that part.
You can't. You need to bring them on. You know what I'm saying? Bring them on. Send them the link. Since they want to cheerlead for his ass. Bring on that ninja. So, because y'all fucking cheerleading this shit. Bring them on. You know what I'm saying? Directly counsel my point that I just made. What is a receiver supposed to do? He's supposed to score touchdowns. He's supposed to get yards and get open. He's supposed to be where he is always supposed to be. The quarterback knows that's where he's supposed to be. He doesn't freelance. He is always where he's supposed to be. And that's what you want as a receiver. That's what he has done for multiple years while they feel comfortable throwing him the ball. That is a top 5 receiver right there. That you can trust is going to be where you are supposed to be. It doesn't matter if the color, because y'all started bringing up that he gets all this extra coverage, and you're saying it because he's white. That's why I brought the white stuff up. So you can look up on the chat and actually what y'all said. He's getting extra coverage that the other receivers don't. You know what you're alluding to. Let's don't play games.
I'm about to send it out. Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to see where that.
So you're defining better. You know what I'm saying? You're defining better by somebody is faster and somebody is stronger. Like a DK Metcalf. You look at him, the motherfucker is a beast. You know what I'm saying? He's intimidating and all that. That does not mean necessarily he is a better wide receiver because he's faster and he's stronger. Because your job is to get open. If you can, there are receivers who have a quick first couple of steps, but they don't have top end speed. But even Cooper Kupp has pretty decent top end speed. I've seen him go over the top. He's done that plenty of times.
Again, I don't necessarily. I'm not making it about race. What I'm telling you is what my eyes see, and my eyes see that he's. If we're talking fantasy wise, if you just strictly want to go look at numbers, then yes, Cooper Kupp would be in your top 5. But if you looking at what happens on the field and what a player can actually do on the field, Cooper Kupp is not
do all of it.
5 because I can name 5 receivers that can do what he can do and they can stretch the field and they have far less talent around them. They got less talent around them and they do either the same.
Who's another receiver on the Rams right now?
You said who is another receiver on the Rams right now? Shit, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the Rams other than knowing the fact that Matthew Stafford plays for the damn Rams because he played for Georgia.
So he's still having those same yards, still just did game 1 because we gave everybody else credit for game 1. We gave Geno credit for game 1. We brought up who else we brought of game 1. We just brought up somebody else, but his game 1 was just as good as anybody's. 10 plus catches, whatever, 100 something yards, stuff like that. Is about out.
Well, we would say outside of they went out and they picked up Allen Robinson, and
who had 1 catch.
And they got Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson is a third receiver at best.
I saw Ben whatever the hell his name is, Skronek, got thrown.
What
and other than that, it was Cooper Kupp.
And so, this man's being triple team. He's got a linebacker on him in the middle of the field. He has a cornerback, and then they keep a safety over the top if he ever goes over the top. He's still doing what he's doing. So I guess it's just being force fed. You know what I'm saying? No, okay. So what I said about Herbert is he's following the trajectory of the Mahomes trajectory. The same thing, how he came out of nowhere and started lighting the league on fire. That's what I'm saying. So I guess nobody watched all of last year when the man just was killing everybody. You can't help if your defense allows 35 points every single game because Chargers had a lot of injuries.
All right, we still didn't get into the actual games, which is what we were supposed.
All right, let's get into the actual games then. What's up?
Conversation got way off task. So again, what we're gonna do is to give the people time to simmer down. Just simmer down real quick, y'all. Just simmer down. Quick commercial break. Simmer down. Hey man, if you got to go use the potty for my listeners, whatever you got to go do, go handle your business right now. And we gonna come right back. We gonna get into the games. We gonna get into college football. You are listening to the Kountry Roadz Experience and the Hot Seat with EJ Thomas. Hey, we'll be right back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all too much. Y'all so kind. But if y'all don't mind, the next selection we like to do for y'all is, Kountry Roadz. Check me out. She told me not to be so cold, said a true OG. You let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin', and not just sitting on your lows cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get your ass up, get your ass up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, off I go and it's a heater. Rotting something, swerving, consumption's conjured by the tweeter. This one here's a lesson, like that I'm gon' play the teacher. It's the classic, I knew it when it blew the back speaker. Hater, ain't it, raining, it show no pain, man. That you going far away in the light, this ain't gon' bring it. Say I got this gift for gabbing the game, this ain't gon' change me. Say the writing's on the wall and that shit is written plainly. Got a fetish for divas, popping tags and blowing reefer. Hanging with my people, you gotta know it don't get no sweeter. How they supposed to keep up? One left nut talking about they bust. Take 2 steps back, stop fucking with us, cause I be there wrong if I roughed you up. But
She told me not to be so cold, said a true OG. Let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin', and not just sitting on your lows cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em up, get 'em up, get 'em up now. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, yeah. Get 'em How many different ways we supposed to come? 3, 5, 4, fun just might throw some. Take away your breath and expose your lungs. You can tell the way I stroll along. The king got the golden tongue, make 'em weak in the knees to the toes and numb. Baby lick shot with a mama's gun. Well, Papa got a brand new bag, tricks in the mag, clips, so ain't for the sky. Grip tight, squeeze and fire. Black in the barrel, white of the eye. I peel my pen, like Pippin. Kid don't want it, then have you for the roof and the Holiday Inn. Let me feel good in my pocket, said Mama say, Mama saw, Mama saw. Ain't one spit it like raw. Slim pickin', sip, pimp, hurrah. Jump your repertoire. I was born by y'all, then au revoir. To the big ass crib, but your nice ass car. Got 4 TVs with car and all. And a thick ass bra said, no. Oh,
She told me not to be so cold. Said a true OG, you let y'all motherfuckers know about some real pimpin'. And not just sitting on your lows, cause all your rims spinning. Don't make it down her country road, you got to get 'em up, 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 yeah. Get 'em up, 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 yeah. Get 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up. Get your ass up, get your ass up. She told me, don't be so cold. Said a true OG. Now what she say? Let y'all motherfuckers know. Let y'all motherfuckers know. You got to get 'em up, 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 get 'em up. Get your ass up, get your ass up.
What up, what up? It's your boy MoeCheeze, aka Grits, broadcasting live from the Kountry Roadz Diner. This is Kountry Roadz Show. You are tuned in to Kountry Roadz Exp, broadcast live from the Kountry Roadz Diner and the hot seat. Real quick, let me let y'all know what my boy EJ got going on. All right, we back, man. Hope you are enjoying the show thus far.
So, real quick, going back and looking, the one revision that I will make to the top 5 list is, I will say, I should be considering Hopkins a little higher on the list than I initially did. Going and looking at a few things I was just looking at last couple of minutes. Even if he can come back, you know, barring the juice and stuff, because yes, I believe he's juicing, then yes, he should be in there. But I do think that cup is still in there, firmly in there, by the way. You know, you can't score 16 touchdowns and, 145 receptions, you know what I mean, almost 2,000 yards receiving, and you be a piece of shit.
Which one of my receivers you moving off the list? We're gonna move on from it, but which one of my receivers you moving off the list? So again, I got Jefferson on there, I got Hopkins on there, I got Metcalf on there, I got Debo Samuels on there.
I already told you I would take out Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? I already told you that.
Okay,
I said that. Or I got to echo again. So.
I already know why. I have to push this damn I have to push
You
this.
got to switch it when you play the music.
Yeah,
You got to switch it back on.
yeah. So we used to have that fixed. I do apologize, y'all.
But yeah, see, I don't mind changing, and based on, when there's more information or something that I miss, So I'm not crazy or nothing like that. I'm not one of those. I'm not gonna stand on something if I I did miss something. So yeah, Hopkins can pretty much, especially considering what was said about the not dropping this, only dropping one pass in 2019 and 2020. I don't think he dropped any. That is very, very important. One of the things, because if you get the ball to the receiver, man, you got to catch it. You know what I mean? It sounds simple, but that is super important. So yeah, but I don't think Metcalf is there yet. I think he needs to stop worrying about running track and shit, and work on that craft a little more. He's getting by on his talents, in my opinion. But he's not as much of a student in the game yet, but he can get there. And if you ask me that, how do you know that? Well, I keep up with a lot of these guys and I do my research, so that's all I can say. And I'll leave it at that. So we can go on to something else.
Let's do this. We're gonna do some quick hitters. We're just gonna do a rundown of last week's game. We're gonna look forward to week 2. I'm gonna get some predictions from you, as I know we'll be doing some predictions later on. So I won't give away my picks per se. But let's do some quick hitters from last week. I guess we'll start at the 1:00 game, which is funny because me and you actually had a conversation during this game. Saints versus the Falcons. Saints end up winning the game 27-26 after scoring 17 points in the fourth quarter. Literally dog walked the Falcons in the fourth quarter. I think within a span of like 5 to 7 minutes, they were able to score 14 points, which basically, as a Falcon fan, I saw it happening. After they went down and scored the touchdown in 4 plays and got the 2-point conversion, it was literally like, here we go again. Same old shit, just another damn day. I felt like the Falcons, they started playing conservative on offense. Number one, on the defensive end, they went to the soft zone, and they didn't change it back. They had Jameis Winston. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't care who get pissed off at me. There was a point in the game where they was asking whether Jameis was going to come back in the game or not. You saw Andy Dalton getting ready and warming up, and Jameis went in the tent. The look that I saw on Jameis Winston's face when he came off the field wasn't, I'm going in the tent because I'm hurt. It's, hey, let's go in the tent real quick. Look, if we ain't going to change something up, I ain't going back in this fucking game. Y'all ain't going to get me killed out here because the Falcons defense was coming. When I say they was coming, I was like, wait, we got in one game, the Falcons equaled 22.5% of their sack total from last year, which is not good. Grady Jarrett, I think, had 2 sacks in this one game, which he only had 4 total sacks last year. Again, we got 22.5% of our sacks from last year in one game. I'm not going to say there wasn't a way we should have lost this game. Mariota should have got down. He said some real bullshit in the presser. So he said he lost what the situation was, or he lost a vision of the situation, and that's why he didn't get down, but he only knows how to play the game one way, right? They asked him about the snap that he fumbled. He said something that no man ever wants to say. I pulled out early. He said, I pulled out too early. And then he followed that up by saying, I pulled out prematurely. I was just like, come on, bro.
My only correction on that would be, there's nothing wrong with pulling out early, bro.
I feel you. I feel you. But I'm just saying, like, on this one, it's time to make the baby, man. It's time to make the baby. Ain't no pulling out too soon. I'm just saying that. My only other thing is on 4th down, I feel like the way they went down and scored on you twice, you had to know that if you punted the ball, they had more than enough time at this point to drive the ball back down the field and get in the field goal position. So if that's going to be the case, I know that you're right around the 50, but Cordell Patterson had been playing like freaking beast mode out there, running people over, stiff arm people. He was initiating the contact. Tyrann Mathieu got put on he ass. The Honey Badger didn't want none of Cordell Patterson. And the Honey Badger just don't give a fuck, if y'all know what I mean. The Honey Badger got put on he ass. Get the ball to Cordell Patterson and let him fall for it for 1 yard. Get the first down in the damn game. But no, we kicked the ball. And we saw what the end result of it was. I will give you kudos because one thing that you said when we talked, now I'm gonna give you your roses. You said Jameis Winston and Michael Thomas timing is off. I said I agree with you, but I don't think that's really the issue. It's not a matter of their timing being off. The Falcons are not giving Winston time to throw because they coming with different blitz packages. The moment they went away from the blitz packages and you let Jameis Winston pat that ball 2-3 times, he gonna air your ass out.
That was the game right there. The game was Falcons stop blitzing, and it gave him time to, because you could see them over in the sideline talking with each other. You can see them. Hey, look, I need you to slow down. There were a couple of balls early on, especially in the second quarter, that it was Winston was trying to be conscious of not throwing an interception, so he threw it a little bit off. You know, you just got to get time with your quarterback to know where he's going to go with it. And it just took a half of quarter, it took a half of a game for them to get in a little rotation. And then they realized, you know what? Our best play is better than their best defensive play. You are better than that corner right there. We're going to isolate you on him, and you're going to beat him every fucking time. And once he had that trust, and when Mike started catching them over the shoulder passes and all the sidelines, once he hit that one, I was like, yeah, it's over now. They know they can do it, and they just kept doing it over and over again.
It was nothing AJ Terrell could have did about one of them. He had good coverage. Jameis Winston just put the damn ball in the right place, and Michael Thomas made a spectacular freaking catch.
It was done on that play. That play was, oh, okay, yeah. Backyard football. Let's go. And you and him, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I'm throwing it to you. Let's go.
Jungle talking about MoeCheeze. Nobody cares about you hating on Jameis. We already know what kind of quarterbacks you like, just like your co-host. Man, miss me with that one. I'm not hating on Jameis.
Oh, my favorite quarterback of all time is Michael Vick when he was on the Eagles. By the way, that's the quarterback I need. One that will run when necessary, not because they haven't taken the time to actually read defenses and do stuff like that. So I don't give a fuck really what anybody think about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I want a quarterback that can read defenses and doesn't just rely on athleticism.
I need you to throw more touchdowns than interceptions is what I need you to do as well.
Yeah. 30 he can make his own 30 for 30 because he literally did it.
End of the day, listen. And again, not to bring you back to fantasy football. Listen, Jameis,
I think he's better. I think he's better though now. I think he's learned over these last couple of years.
Eye surgery. Well, he had eye surgery as well. But Jameis Winston is he's on my Mo Fish and Grits fantasy football team. Man, at halftime, this dude had 2 points. 2 points. Now we got one of them leagues where you getting all kind of points from folks. Like I want to say Josh Allen damn near put up a hundo on me. But 2 points from your starting quarterback or from a starting quarterback because you're able to play two quarterbacks in this league. So 2 points, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get dog walked. Man, he ended the game with 50 points, and I promise you, like 40 of them points came in the fourth quarter alone. I was like, Jesus, Lord. Thank you for the win, Jameis, but damn, this ain't the way I wanted it. I ain't want the win over the Falcons. Again, I feel like my good takeaway as far as my team is concerned, I feel like the offense looks a lot better. There's more options there, more availability with Mariota being able to move outside of the pocket, which Matt Ryan wasn't going to give us. Oh, Mr. Home Depot, we don't do that. Mariota gives us better option. The defense actually looked good. Like I said, all the way up until the fourth quarter, hell, the defense was extremely impressive. And Cordell Patterson, 22 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown, looked absolutely great. It's just a disappointing loss on that end of the field. Hey, I'm moved to the next game. I'll get you quick hitters now for real, because obviously we passed my Falcons. Until we get to your team, I'll let you elaborate on your team. 49ers versus Bears. Somewhat of a sloppy game. You had Trey Lance taking on Justin Fields. Justin Fields, fourth quarter, heroics, bomb down the field. Justin Fields, I'll say Trey Lance was let me get to it. 13 to 28, 164 yards, one interception. The 49ers defense looked like it was hemorrhaging out there. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. It didn't look like a Kyle Shanahan per se offense being ran. What's your takeaway on that game? And Bears win 19-10.
Sloppy game. Both quarterbacks need to really get. I think Phil should be a little better. He's had more time. They need to invest in some wide receivers for that man and run out there. I don't think that this is somebody. This is a situation where you can say, what's going on? Why aren't they drafting a lot of wide receivers? Why aren't they, on the free agency? Why weren't they pulling everybody in? Why didn't they keep Robinson? Those type of things. Now, y'all need to start on this. This is where we need to start doing some conspiracy theories.
Right, because Philly did a great job of surrounding Hurt with receivers, with with weapons. The Bears have done nothing but tear down the team since Justin Fields has gotten there, to be honest. What you think? What?
No, I'm with you. I'm just like, you got to start thinking about it, man. I don't, to me, it's looking like this is a setup for failure kind of thing. Because you got to get that young quarterback. They got him a tight end. That's about it. He doesn't have, and I know a tight end, that's normally the security blanket. But they need to get him some receivers to work on that line a little more. And he needs to make a conscious decision to start going through those progressions a little better. Sometimes I see him one and done or 1-2 and done. Sorry, as a quarterback, it's more options that you have to consider. You got to be able to scan the whole field.
I feel like the Bears, and I don't know if it's a fair comparison. I feel like the Bears looked at Justin Fields and was like, yeah, you're going to do for our organization what Michael Vick did for the Falcons. You're going to do for our organization what Deshaun Watson did for Houston, what Lamar Jackson did for Baltimore. But you didn't really give him the time or the weapons around him to let that actually come to fruition, if that makes sense. Like, Vic sat for a minute, you know what I'm saying, and got to watch. Watson, just an extreme talent, and he had a defense that was already there, whereas the Bears traded away some of the key defensive players. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was other players that have been in the league that were put into better positions, and I just felt like the Bears situation, it wasn't good to begin with, and I don't feel like they've tried to really improve the team around them.
I agree with that engine when he said if Jameis is better than that, saying something, because he was breaking records every year. He also threw for 5,000 yards the year he threw for 30 picks when he was learning a new offense. And that's true. But again, those turnovers, they matter. And you can't be giving the ball away. They had a lot of close games that year. I think they went 8-8 that year. Some of those picks could have easily been 6-4, could have been, those 50-50 balls, man, can change that. You be 6-10 or 10-6 easily based on something like that. Well, it's now 7 games. If you win 10, now it's 17 games. But y'all get my point. Fields has had more time, a little bit more time than Trey, though, as far as being a definitive starter for the team and not having somebody over your back, things like that. But I hope he gets there, and I hope they really the main point for that is I hope that they put him in a position to win and they give him the receivers that he needs to so that offense can run. That's what I'm really hoping, man. I'm rooting for the guy. I'm a Georgia fan. He was there with us at a point in time. So, it is what it is.
Let's do this. Steelers, Bengals. Steelers end up winning 23-20 in overtime off of a field goal. For a good portion of that game, the Steelers defense had Joe Burrows
at his ass.
Boy. between the Steelers defense, Joe Burrows, and Cleveland's defense.
When a quarterback takes off, okay, you can tell a play if you're taking off within 2 seconds of multiple plays. Okay, you're not going through your progressions like you're supposed to. He did it at Georgia some. You know what I'm saying? He did it even in Ohio State some. It's just the difference is the quality of players that he was playing against. Where he's that much better, and his wide receivers, which he had like 3 that year with Ohio State, because 2 of them got drafted in the first round. But anyway, it's a difference, man. I get it, man. Some of y'all don't care for me too much. Y'all trying to nitpick every little thing that I say, but y'all got to understand. Y'all know Fields does not go through his progressions right now all the way. You can look at the games and you can tell. So it is what it is, man. Yes, you can put wow over every sentence that you want to, but it is what it is. So, and they have cap issues because of a lot of dumb decisions they made on their defense.
I'm thinking you talking about Steelers Bengals. You back when you talking about Fields.
Yeah, because you get little comments, that's not true at all. You telling me Fields doesn't go through his progressions. Younger quarterbacks, most of them don't. They don't. They have to learn how to truly go through their progressions, even when the blitz is in their face. You know what I'm saying? And things like that, instead of just going straight to the run. When you're athletic like that, and I can go get 4 or 5 yards every time I run, sometimes like Vic used to do. This is the same conversation we used to have with Vic. Oh, if somebody says he doesn't go through his progressions, oh, okay, I get it, man. Black quarterbacks, there's a stigma on them, but some do. It's white quarterbacks that used to do that. Matt Jones was a quarterback that used to do that. That's why they got rid of him at the quarterback position from Arkansas. He ended up selling dope. But anyway, he was a white quarterback that used to do that. They used to run too often and didn't go through the progressions like you're supposed to. So, I mean, anyway, my bad. I got sidetracked.
Yeah, let me get sidetracked. You guys talking about fantasy points and wonder why nobody respects your football opinions. Both of y'all need to show together. Call Stephen A. and Jason Whitlock Jr. The continuation. Hey, Jungle, you the same person that think the fucking Giants are gonna go undefeated. Are you fucking serious, bro? You really want to go there with me right now? You really want to go there with me? Talking about this faulty ass win that y'all just got from the Giants? Right, and y'all sitting around and y'all clamoring over this damn win. If the Falcons coach was as smart as the Giants coach, that's the only thing I'm gonna give y'all. If the Falcons coach was as smart as the Giants coach, then he would have gave the damn ball to Cordell Patterson at the end of the game, much like y'all's quarterback gave the ball to Saquon Barkley. But what we not doing as Falcons fans, we not praying on the downfall of the starting quarterback, hoping that the other quarterback get in. And that's pretty much what y'all hinging y'all's season on right now, is hoping that Daniel Jones gets hurt. That's what y'all basing y'all season on around. So again, I don't hinge everything off of fantasy football points, number one. But they tell you some things based off of the league that you in. But, man, your quarterback named Daniel Jones, Brad. When you get a different quarterback, holla at me. Talk to me then. PNP said, so much for getting work done today, huh, Ninja? Obviously, you're not getting any work done, bro. No, sir. He runs 2 seconds because he's about to go. All right, so we still on that. Hey, look, I want to try to do a rundown last week.
Yo, send me the link directly to my phone so I can send it to the guest from my phone, bro.
The link to the I got you.
The,
Hold on a second, bro. I know I just had it.
It's not about necessarily. It's not. See, we use different titles to assign to things. It's not about necessarily running first. It's about not going through your progressions all of the way. And again, I do think he does need a better offensive line. I will say that. So we need to wait for that. But there's some things that I see that I'm not quite there yet on. And watching him from Georgia, he's still making some of the same mistakes he made when he was with us.
You can't
some of the same
Georgia.
that he
can't even
some of the same that he
bro,
made when he was with Ohio State.
You can
also
refer to Georgia because Georgia didn't even get that man a really fair shot at quarterback. Every time he came into the game, it was pretty much a designed damn run play for Justin Fields. They never gave that man the opportunity to sit back in the pocket, and you see what he was able to do at Ohio State. So we can't bring Georgia into the conversation in regards to Justin Fields' collegiate career.
You're trying to still run the I formation offense with the quarterback that does better with the spread and kind of situation. So that was another thing.
All right. I'm trying to see. All right. I appreciate your passion for the game. My only pushback on Justin is that if you hear the press conference, he broke down the mistake he made when he threw the pick. That tells me he understands the offense.
Peace.
All right. Steelers versus Bengals.
This is easy. You know what I'm saying? Steelers played up to their potential. I don't think the Bengals did at first until the later parts of the game when they realized, wait a minute, hold on. There is something to say about that Super Bowl loss, and teams that lose in the Super Bowl don't traditionally do well the next following season. So we'll see if that's gonna hold. So definitely, I'm with you. Baker Mayfield doesn't go through his progressions like he's supposed to. I've been talking about him for years now. Daniel Jones too. I think I would honestly, in my opinion, I think he tries, but he's another person. A lot of his weapons end up getting injured. You know, Barkley is out. You know what I'm saying? Large portions of time he's been there. Wide receivers.
Ryan Tannehill been in the league for how long? He don't go through his damn progressions. Hell, he can't even throw.
Actually, he does, but he's used to
scrimmage without dropping back damn 10 yards.
He has to be in a certain type of offense to be effective. He's got to have that running back that's going in, you know what I'm saying, and then they do play action, and that's where he gets the majority of his yards.
Perfect place for Tyrod Taylor to be at right now, starting, or put in a backup quarterback for Ryan Tannehill. Either or.
I can't stand Baker Mayfield. I think he is the most overrated quarterback that we've had come in the league since Tim Tebow.
Come on, man. Let's get to the games, bro. All
right, man. What's the next one?
Eagles. I think you might have said something on the story. Yeah. Eagles, Lions. Eagles win 38-35. Jalen Hurts, 18-32, 243 yards. AJ Brown looking like
That's how you build a team, Eagles. That's how you rebuild a team. They're showing you how to rebuild the team. They know the strengths of their quarterback, and they said, "Hey, we're gonna get him we're gonna get him. They're gonna get him a deep man, which is AJ. And they get him out there in Brown, and then he's got Smith. They've rebuilt the line. Still got some work to do with that line, but they've rebuilt the line. And he is a black quarterback. He is one of the ones that has actually learned how to quarterback throughout the years. He used to be a runner first, and he's learned how to go through his progressions, and he's doing better and better every season. But they still allow him to use his athleticism and beat him. So you're looking at the progress of someone that actually puts in the work and a team that's putting in the work. When a quarterback is doing his homework and a team is doing the job and putting the places there that he needs. And they drafted well. Just their last draft was ridiculous. It's one of the best drafts, in my opinion, throughout the draft last year. So they're doing very, very well, and more props to them. As far as the Lions still have a while to go. We all knew Amon St. Brown was going to be able to keep going. He had the last 6 to 8 games of the season last year where a lot of people were hurt. Swift is another running back that's doing very well, fantasy-wise and otherwise. He is proven to be a number one back. He's just got to, stay away from the injuries. He has bulked up some, put on the extra 10, I think, pounds this offseason, but he still maintained his speed. So it's just Goff is not that guy. Goff is a bridge guy. He's never going to be the guy that is going to win you a Super Bowl. The right offensive system can get you there, as we saw with McVay, but when he has to make a play, he's not going to be able to make it.
This one I'm not going to spend too much time on. Patriots versus Dolphins. The fighting Mocha-Bellas.
They both are who we thought they were. We thought that the Miami would be better, and we thought that the Patriots would be all of the not pundits, but all of the stories come out of training camp is that the Patriots had a horrible training camp, and that everything was going to be issues. They were going to have a worse season, especially with their offense, and we see. And then all the things, all the weapons that they brought with Miami, hey, the pieces are in place. Now, can the quarterback go over the top from time to time? Can he get Hill that ball consistently without underthrowing them multiple times like he was doing in preseason?
Baltimore versus the Jets. My homeboy that is in the top 10 that you left out, and Lamar Jackson.
You said in the top 5. We didn't say top 10.
Top 5, I do apologize.
I got him top 10 easily.
Top 3. Lamar Jackson, 17-30, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns, did have 1 pick, had the big play over the top to Bateman that just dropped in the bread basket. Beautiful throw by Lamar. The Jets are who we thought they were. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. You got any major takeaway from that game that you want to spew on?
Nope. Fuck them both.
He said, "Fuck them both." That Ninja, I agree. When Malik Willis gets in for Tennessee, watch out. I do agree with you on that. Jaguars taking on the Commanders, 2 sucky ass teams. As far as I'm concerned, Commanders beat Jaguars 28-22. I guess no surprise there.
But he gave away that win. They should have won the game. He threw a reckless interception driving in the fourth quarter. Jaguars quarterback, and he's showing that he's not that guy.
Carson Wentz.
4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Shout out to him. We kicked him out. But shout out to him. He's using those weapons like he's supposed to.
Still don't.
They do have some receivers there.
All right, the Browns versus the Panthers in a game that shouldn't have been as close as it was, in my opinion. The Browns had Baker Mayfield out there seeing ghosts for the longest, and they was getting after his ass. Browns end up literally squeaking by on this game, 26-24. Sometimes the score don't necessarily show what the game showed you. But again, I don't think it should have been as close as it was. Anything on this particular game, Baker Mayfield,
Baker ain't shit.
27, 235 yards, 1 touchdown. I don't believe
overrated.
You're very overrated, bro.
And they're messing up the offense already because now CMC ain't getting the ball. But I won't talk about him because y'all might not think he's that good of a running back, so I won't.
Hey, man, I like Christian McCaffrey. I will say, 1 year I had freaking Christian McCaffrey, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and Leonard Fournette.
They don't want to hear about fantasy football. It's make believe.
I don't.
So in the realm of these guys,
Me money,
you
so
know,
it's not make believe. Anything that put greenbacks in your pockets no longer make believe, in my opinion.
tell 'em.
Hell, they talked about people playing video games. Hey, these motherfuckers out here making money too. So, I'll be on my fantasy football. And as a matter of fact, again, I'm gonna throw this out there for the people that are coming in town for the Stewie's weekend. Me and Microwave Rail Scott are talking about doing a jump shot contest. For those that are interested, let us know.
In what town?
It's going to be up in Atlanta. That's going to
what day is this going to be?
That'll be the weekend of October the 15th. As a matter of fact,
is you and who?
This is the Stewie's Appreciation Weekend. Starts Friday, October the 14th. I guess the meet and greet is at Colony Square, at Politan Row. Saturday, we are having a sports and social yard house, or at the yard house. And Sunday, we're going to do a tailgate. So sometime Saturday, probably Saturday morning, we'll probably be looking at doing a jump shot contest. In between,
let me know. I want to get on that. I want to get in on that.
Yeah, in between being drunk from the night before and trying to sober up before.
Do I got a room? Do I got a room?
Do you got a room? Yeah, man. If you coming up, just let me know.
Okay, bet.
Good.
So shout out. Okay, Cedric, I get you, and then which is why that's a battle that I won't fight, because again, like I said, best of ability is availability, and that's why he's not that high on the list right now. Now, 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure nobody would disagree with him being a top 5 running back, but I don't know. Y'all don't seem to like white players here too much, so who knows? But yeah, the last year and a half, he's been injured way too much, so it is what it is. If he can come back, yeah, but there's not that many workhorse backs that can do both. So y'all remember that. So I guess Derrick Henry got injured too. So also, so I guess only Jonathan Taylor is pretty much the only back right now that matters.
I mean, as far as Christian McCaffrey, like I said, I mean, I ain't taking nothing away from Christian McCaffrey when he's actually on the field. He a workhorse. Very, very rare, you know what I'm saying, to find. But his availability has sucked. You know what I'm saying? He is very injury prone. So he's one of them people that when you do, and I'll go back to fantasy football draft, and hey, when he in the top 10, you skip right over his ass. Like, nope.
Yeah, you like, I'm gonna catch you on, if I'm 8 to 10.
If I catch you on the comeback, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, but nope, not gonna do it. Hell, I was questioning. I had the hardest time on whether I was going to draft Najee or not. And I don't know if it's going to bite me in the ass, pause. But I'm understanding that the injury may not be that bad to Najee Harris. So I'm hoping that's the case for my money purposes. Let's move on to something I'm pretty sure you're going to have a lot to say about. Man, how the hell did the Colts in Texas end up time, bro? 2020.
So, y'all ain't gonna tell me shit about Jonathan Taylor, because that's my goddamn team. So I don't give, y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing about no damn Jonathan Taylor. I don't give a fuck, man, woman, boy, girl. That's my goddamn
Pittman. Jonathan Taylor and Pittman both going the hell off.
Yes.
Indy.
Yes.
If you look at the stat lines from the game, you would think that there was no way that the Texans was in. The Texans were scoring quick though. In the second quarter and third quarter. Y'all came back and made it a game at the end.
Yeah, we got our heads boosted up, man. Everybody was telling us, man, we the team to look out for. And then my motherfucker ran up on us and punched us in the mouth early on in the first half. And
4 fumbles out there.
Look, man.
4 fumbles?
What I'm going to say is,
as Jay-Z would say, in this whom y'all want to place your faith? I'm off that narcotic.
I know, man. I'm taking your problem. I still say, some of those was like just reaching guy reaching, slapping the ball out. You know what I'm saying? I get it, man. So let's just hope that he's got most of those out. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, have you not seen this man?
Look, like I said, hopefully he's got most of those out. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, y'all niggas hate white folks on this channel, but we ain't gonna be doing this shit for much long. Y'all gonna hate white folks, boy. Y'all be killing me, boy. This man was catching out the backfield and running, and he's doing some of everything. You know what I'm saying? Who was the shit? Cam went doing that much towards the end, and they ain't have Cam the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I know he was injured. I get that, but yeah, I understand. Just like Barkley, if he's healthy.
Well, I will say Chris McCaffrey's first 2 years, he was definitely a top back in the league.
Come on, man. These motherfuckers
Back in the league, and you couldn't take away between shit rushing yards alone. He was one of the top 3.
Bro, don't whatever. Just let him have it.
Christian McCaffrey was definitely a top back in the league. Now he's been prone by injury, and no, I don't feel
that's the only thing holding him back is injury, man. That's it.
I don't feel like you can compare the longevity of what Derrick Henry has been able to do versus Christian McCaffrey. But again, when you looked at them first 2 years and hell, between him,
man, y'all some haters on white folk, but I'm already telling that y'all niggas.
Hey man, it was a toss up. Then Chubb came in. It was a toss up between them. Like that was it was tough not to. You was taking Christian McCaffrey over Leonard Fournette easy. Hell, you was taking Christian McCaffrey over damn near everybody easy. Outside of Saquon Barkley, hell, and even then, it was a choice to be made.
But the truth is, injuries, yes, the injuries are what has brought him down, and he has been hurt. If he get hurt this year, I'm done with his ass. Like, bro, no, we're not doing no 3 years in a row, cuz we're not doing that at all.
Get spend too much time on this either, because I don't want the X Squad chat room to blow up when I say this, because I already know he about to start putting his little logo in there. You had the Giants playing the Titans. Giants ended up squeaking this one out 21-20 off of a fourth quarter drive.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, man. Y'all, God, everything got
they
racial conversation. Y'all make the shit. You can't.
I don't know why you keep going.
Pull it. You can't pull it, y'all. You can't pull the card every time. That's why don't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Give a fuck about it when y'all bring the shit out, because you bring it out every fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I've been out here in these streets doing marches and doing Black Lives Matter shit, bro. Don't get the fuck out my face with this bullshit, man. I ain't even. Let's move on, man. Y'all niggas. That's why nobody listen to y'all about shit like this. Every fucking time.
Versus Titans. Hey man, you harping. I'm moving on to the next game. Giants versus Titans. The Giants win this one on the back of Saquon Barkley, and off of the fact that Ryan Tannehill, again, as I said earlier in the show, can't even throw the ball past the damn line of scrimmage, because they gave themselves the chance at the end of the game to drive down and be able to get within field goal range. But again, Tannehill just couldn't get the ball past the line of scrimmage. Saquon Barkley has some phenomenal runs at the end. I was very surprised with some of the offensive play calling when they decided not to give the ball to Saquon Barkley and let Daniel Jones do a fake end around. But hell, it worked. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you can't be mad at the end result. But they squeak out one. I knew that Chief Rocker was going to be on one yesterday. Again, I mean, good win. Still look pedestrian. And y'all still got Daniel Jones at your quarterback. So, hey, congratulations on the win. But do not get delusional, Giants fans. Y'all are undefeated. That does not mean you're going to have an undefeated season.
Agreed. That's just not happening. In today's NFL, that's super, super hard. So it is what it is. Actually, y'all did mention race, and also, and like I said, so let's stop pretending. You know what I'm saying? I can't go up to all of them and see it, but it was mentioned in And I responded with that. But anyway, and then the comment about well, I call white folks, but I called y'all niggas. I called them crackers. I called them whatever, hunkies, whatever the hell I want to call them. That's what I choose to say at that moment today. Anyway, so but y'all want to make it about what y'all want to make it about. It is what it is. So what else we got, man? For the game.
You had the Packers out here looking like straight trash versus the Vikings, only able to muster up 7.7-23. Although the Vikings didn't look great, Dalvin Cook looking good. As I said, Jefferson. Oh my,
looking like a world beater,
bro. Looking like Randy Moss and Chris Carter birthed a Vikings baby. Bro, ridiculous. Ridiculous. And the funny thing, I don't know if anybody else knows it. Hey man, Justin Jefferson and what's cornerback for the Rams?
Stafford.
No, the cornerback.
Oh, Ramsey.
Yes. Hey, Justin Jefferson and Jalen Ramsey actually look alike. I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping, but bro, I swear every time I see Jefferson, I be like, Dennison, he looks like Ramsey playing the wide receiver. But it's ass whooping for the Packers, although I think the Vikings actually could have beat them by more. They had more opportunities to score. The Packers just look off. I don't know if it's
he missed his blanket. He missed his blanket.
Hey, don't have
simple
familiarity with those wide receivers.
He already knows that the issue. I've been doing this for a long time, boo boo. Anyway, long time. So just basically at the end of the day, man, he missed Adams, and what's gonna happen is, he already started the excuses already. It was preseason. He was already starting to blame them. Oh, wide receivers ain't where they need to be, all that type of stuff. We got a hard slate in the beginning, da-da-da-da-da. Hey, he's already been using the excuses, man. So at the end of the day, we already saw it coming. He's going to enjoy that check, but that's what happens when you take that big-ass check, and now they can't go, get anything that they need to. You can't still be mad over drafting the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? When you get older, the team should do that. They should have a succession plan in place, whether it works or whether it doesn't. So all that drama the last couple of years, and then now you want to take a $50 million bucks on the back end of your career. Well, that's what happens.
All right, on to the next one. Chiefs versus the Cardinals. The fighting PNPs out there. My second favorite team in the league with Pat Mahomes beating the hell out of the Cardinals 44-21. I think they took the pedal or took their foot off the gas pedal. Otherwise, this one would have looked a whole lot worse. Pat Mahomes 30 for 39 with 360 yards and 5 freaking touchdowns on the field. I don't think it's a whole lot you got to say. I don't know what the Cardinals are necessarily gonna be. Obviously, you missing your best receiver. You missing one of the best receivers in the league, in Hopkins, for 6 weeks. I don't know if they're gonna be able to stave off the opponents until he comes back. And even when he does come back, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a time period of them having to get used to each other again as well, since he's not able to practice with the team right now. Your thoughts on that particular game and the Cardinals as far as going forward?
What I would say is they had a lot of issues before. I think team chemistry is an issue right now. Quarterback beefing with the management, all the stuff about the contract. I think that was an issue.
That's for
So
Murray and with the contract and him.
yeah, and then you need to study and all of this stuff. So, I think that can cause a rift in the locker room. So that combined with your leader, wide receiver, doing what, he did. Now he's gone. He can't be quite, around the team as much. I think that's going to be, an issue, along with they are definitely in one of the toughest divisions of football overall. Niners, them, Rams. So that's particularly 3 playoff teams potentially. So it's going to be tough for him. They've got to tread water, try to be 500 when he comes back. I think he's got 6-game suspension.
Yep, 6 games, so 5 more.
So, that's what's up.
All right, we got the Raiders versus the Chargers, 19-24. Raiders didn't really make this look good till the end of the game.
Many interceptions by
Derek Carr.
By Carr.
Him and Devontae Adams look like they got some symmetry going on. 10 receptions from Adams, 141 yards, a touchdown. Only expect for that to get better between the two. I don't think you take a lot away from this particular game. I think you got 2 premier teams, and I'll just say I think they are 2 premier teams. And I think, this loss in week 1, it's not going to kill the Raiders per se. I think they expected to win the game, but I think the Chargers are a lot better than people are going to give them credit for as well.
You can't hear that in the background, can you?
I don't know what that is, but here's something. We'll move on as we almost about to get up out of here. We had the Bucs versus the Cowboys. I guess the biggest takeaway from this one, I don't think anybody honestly expected for the Cowboys to win. The Cowboys have not beat Tom Brady, period, in the Tom Brady quote unquote era. So I didn't expect for them to necessarily beat them Sunday night. The biggest takeaway from this one, which hurts my soul, Dak Prescott is going to be out about 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks with a broken finger, which hurts me on a personal level because he's my fantasy quarterback. Although I still squeak out a win with him only giving me like 2 or 3 points. But he's going to be out. This is going to have a lot of implications because now you're looking at Andy Dalton coming in as the freaking backup quarterback. Zeke looked like he is ready to be Zeke of past. And now it's going to be a heavy load on Zeke, but folks are going to line up in the box for that. So I don't know what the Cowboys season about to look like with that going down game 1, the greatest. I'm sorry, bruh. I just got to say it for what it is. It don't look good.
That and Pollard, there's going to be a lot of Dak and Pollard. So it is what it is, man. Not looking good at all. Neither team looked great, but
And
I agree with Jungle Brother. Tampa defense did win the game, not Tom Brady. That's true.
this is the last game or last game from last night. You had the Broncos taking on the Seahawks. I'm not going to lie. I thought the Broncos were going to be able to handle the Seahawks easily. But
Your boy stepped up.
Geno Smith had a very, very impressive game yesterday. Geno Smith, 23 of 28, 195 yards with 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. Russell Wilson, 29 of 42, 340 yards with 1 touchdown. Hey, man, Geno looks like he is in a situation where not only, we spoke about it earlier, he has a number 1 receiver in Metcalf, and it looks like he actually has the trust of the coach and Pete Carroll. And this could be that opportunity for Geno to actually have a breakout season.
Yeah, definitely. So it's basically they're going to open up the offense a little more. A lot of teams don't really bring everything out, obviously game 1, but, you slowly add to the playbook even more. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to him getting the second chance and seeing what he can do with it. Really am. I'm happy for him, and definitely, me not being a Russ fan for multiple reasons. Hey, let's keep that going too.
I don't know who that was just trying to chime in, but I think somebody was trying to chime in at the 1 o'clock hour. Not sure why you waited till 1 o'clock to chime in, but it is 1 o'clock hour. I'll run over just a little bit as we don't have coming up right now. Okay. I'm gonna add this guest in real quick. Let's see what we got going on. Guys, appreciate you for joining us with the Kountry Roadz show. And how you doing today?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing well. Give me 1 second. Let me switch these cameras around just a little bit.
Okay.
Bring your camera up a little bit so we can see your face.
Can you see me good?
Good enough. It's cutting off around about your eyes, but bring it just slightly up. There you go.
Okay,
All right.
there we go. I see.
All right, so tell us who you are and your name you go by on your Snapchat, Instagram stuff.
My name is Chocolate Doll, and I am a webcam Pornhub model.
So this is one of the people that will be on the panel on the event that I've been promoting in Columbus, Georgia for the Sex Talk at 1 a.m. Pop-up shop. So she will be one of the quote unquote sex workers. We're here to let everybody know that it's sex work is not
Work.
it's not just prostitution kind of stuff. It's more it's more than that. So you don't have to be in that realm. That is a part of sex work, but it's not that. So yeah. So how did you get into the style? We're gonna just be about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna let you go because it's towards the end of the show.
Okay. So basically, it's really a crazy story, honestly. I was having a hard time as a single parent, and I just one day got on the internet and, started looking into sex work. And I heard about OnlyFans, but with OnlyFans, you have to do a lot of self promoting and putting yourself out there on your own. And not very many women want to just say, oh, hey, I sell pussy, buy my content. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel a certain type of way. So I ended up getting on a website called mysexyjobs.com. And at the time, I was very new to the sex world. And honestly, a lot of guys get on there and pimp women out. Like you was just saying, prostitution and stuff like that. It's a lot of things about webcamming that makes it not be prostitution with the rules and everything. However, this particular guy, I was making about $1,000 a week working through him. He had a studio. Come to find out, though, he was actually jipping me. I was only getting about $300 out of $1,000 check every week. I know anybody would be upset about that. So I ended up reaching out to the company that I was webcamming for, and they fought really, really hard for me because I'm a great performer. I had a consistent schedule. I followed all the rules, and technically, I wasn't supposed to be able to continue working on there because once you leave, you have to wait 6 months to re-sign up. But because of my status on the website, they allowed me to change myself from Danny So Thick to Chocolate Doll. And it's honestly been a great experience, as you were saying earlier, as far as it's not just, when you hear about a woman doing sex work, people automatically throw you into a category. But it's honestly, can I cuss?
Yeah, it's not a big,
It's honestly levels to the shit, you know what I'm saying? And, the website that I work for specifically, streammate.com, we have rules in place that makes it not prostitution. When you give out your contact information, your phone number, your address, your real name instead of using your alias, it then does become prostitution. A lot of people like to throw women in the prostitution category, all because we're selling sex, but legally it's not, it's not illegal what we're doing. Now, if you're out there and you're offering meetups and A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, then yeah, that does become illegal. But like you said, there are multiple levels to sex work. And what I do, honestly, if I could recommend anybody to do anything with sex work, it would be to be a webcam model because nobody has to touch you. I charge roughly between $5.99 a minute and $10.99 a minute to conversate, sometimes not even have sex. Some men, they just want attention. Some men, they just want somebody to talk to after they get off of work. It's all levels to being in the sex industry. It can also be a little, I guess a hassle because, it's competition. There are other women, and I don't know if you guys have seen me, but I'm working with a little something. I got a little stomach. I'm thick and everything, but typically it's the BBLs, the veneers, the perfect Coke shake bottles. But can I stand up and show myself?
Hey, go for it. Go for it. I'm sure Jungle is so go.
Let me see if I can get it. I don't know. Can you guys see me?
Jungle,
Yeah, we got you.
Jungle, you don't even have to pay $5.99 right now, bro. You good.
But I got a little stomach. This is not typically what, most people are looking for. They're looking for that perfect Coke shake bottle, but I don't have that. And because I don't have that, I feel like I have a certain type of a fan base of men who like naturality. Yeah, sometimes I do wear lashes, sometimes I do wear, weave and stuff like that. But I feel like if more girls like me would stop being afraid of their bodies and stop thinking that they have to have the perfect body, it would be a lot of women out here making money. It's a lot of money out here for women. But they're scared and they're afraid of what they look like. And I honestly used to be until I started camming. And once I started camming, a lot of men made me realize that all this down here is so sexy and I'm proud of it and I'm proud of what I do. I don't let nobody bring me down whatsoever at all when it comes to what I do. I make great money. The most I've ever made in a week was $4,000. And I get paid every Wednesday. Never any issues with payments or anything like that. It's really a great experience. It's
Cool.
all
So
about what you
lunch on you on Wednesday. All right, bet. Got you. Lunch on you on Wednesday. All right. I'm simple. Applebee's. I'm a 2 for 20 kind of guy, so we good.
do for 20.
Would you consider what you do more porn than prostitution?
Yeah, like I stated earlier, what I do is straight porn. Like I said, prostitute, it's levels to the shit. Like I said, once you begin meeting up, accepting money, physical contact, giving out your information. Like a lot of women, they sell their cell phone number. That's prostitution. When you sell your real name or you give out your address, that's what an alias is for. I have a real name, but they will never know my real name. You know what I'm saying? I just it's definitely not prostitution. It's a way of earned income. I have my computer right here, but I have literally printed off my check stubs and walked into a car dealership and was able to get a car, able to get a house with my check stubs. You know what I'm saying? So how is it illegal? How is it prostitution? You can't go
So
buy a car.
what I'm hearing is you making money and you ain't touched nan dangling for it, except a plastic one. I got you. That what's up.
Yeah, basically. And I mean, why wouldn't you want it to be like that? You know what I'm saying? So, and I even honestly in webcamming, I've had men ask me during my show, hey, would you ever do porn? I hope not. It's really a stigma on different levels of the porn industry. And I feel like I'm where I want to be at. I would never take it any further. I would never do like an actual scene, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm getting paid money for it. I'm not knocking anybody that does, but that's just not me. It's so much money out here and you don't even have to be fucking touched. not one time. You might get a couple of text messages back to back. I mean, because my phone goes off consecutively, and sometimes I just have to cut it off or put it on do not disturb. But other than that, I don't have anything to worry about.
All right. Well,
Interesting. So what will you be doing at the event for those that are in Columbus and the Columbus area? What will you be doing at the event on Friday? Is it Friday or is
Um,
she will be on the event on Friday. She will be on the panel, and having these type of conversations, just like we just did here, but more. We're gonna get into some more sensual stuff, a little more personal stuff, like just some conversation you have with people at a party. Hey man, what's your favorite position? Just stuff like that. What's the wildest thing you've done? What are some of your bucket list things that you haven't done yet? Yeah, that's just the type of panel questions we're gonna have. So she's representing a sex worker, and I don't know about your relationship, uh, whatever, but we're gonna have a married couple there, a couple of single people, and people in the community that do media and other stuff that just have some voices that people want to hear. So that'll be part of the panel, and just walking around, just having fun and vibing, man.
Hey, before we let you go, there was a question from the chat room. Are you sent a 1099 or a W-2?
I'm sent a 1099, and here's the thing with that.
Independent
So
contract. Got you.
let me just say this super, super quick with that. With the 1099, of course, if you don't keep your receipts, your ass is grass. But here's the thing with webcam modeling. So with me, this is what I did last year. I kept all my receipts from getting my hair done because I have to look good online. So that's thrown in there. My nails, that's thrown in there. My lashes, that's thrown in there. Everything gas to get there, that's thrown in there. Write all that shit off. You know,
Lingerie, toys,
lingerie. So like the whole
the
nine.
lube.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, anything that you could possibly buy to look good or to make your show go better or to promote yourself. If I were to, which I haven't, but if I were to buy followers on Instagram to build myself for my webcamming, I could throw that in there too. I mean, they can't tell you that you can't. So yeah, definitely. Everything is 100% legit.
Ladies, I just want y'all to know out there listening, the Kountry Roadz fans only page will be coming soon. It's gonna take a lot of money for me to take my clothes off, but you can see my feet. I'm just saying, since that's what they posting on the reels right now. I'll show you my feet. You know what I'm saying? I take my socks off like real slow. I oil them up for you. I crinkle my toes and all that good shit. So if y'all down, down. Let's get Kountry Roadz for fans only coming soon. Shut up, baby. Shut up. Hey, we appreciate if they want to check you out, if they want to become a member or subscriber, how would one go about doing so?
So all of my links to find me is Chocolate Doll, and it's not the general spelling. It's CHACALATEDAWL. If you type that in on anything, if you type it in on Google, you're gonna get about 10 pages worth of information on me. So you guys, it's not hard to find me on the internet. I have a pretty large fan base. I do have an OnlyFans. I don't log on, but I still do make money on there. I haven't posted on OnlyFans in over a year. And due to the website that I work for, they promote me. I don't have to promote myself. I don't have to say, hey, I have an OnlyFans. I log on. And when I log off a webcam, I have maybe 10, 20 new subscribers. So guys, just type in Chocolate Doll on Google and you can find a link to me on everything from my Pornhub to not my Pornhub, because I don't have a Pornhub. I'm a webcam model, so I don't have videos. There's no videos of me just on the internet for free. You can't find me for free on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So guys, you have to come and spend money to see me any type of way like that. But just Google me, guys. I'm all over the internet.
Do us this favor. Jump into our YouTube page on Kountry Roadz Exp. Jump into the chat room and put your information in the chat room so the people can see how they can actually get at you. What we're going to do, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get ready to end the show. I know EJ got his band words and he got some things that he need to get off his chest before we get out of here. Thank you to our guests one more time, y'all. We'll be back right after this commercial break. What up, what up, what up? We back. It's your boy MoeCheeze, a.k.a. Grizz, broadcast live from the Kountry Roadz Diner. This is Kountry Roadz Exp. My man EJ and the hot seat in the building with us. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in to the tune in. However the hell you might have tuned in to the show. We have different options for you. You can check us out on xsquadradio.com. You can download the X Squad Radio app. We are on Blazing 420 right now as well. And we're also on YouTube. So you got multiple ways you can check out the show. So tell a friend and tell a friend. Make sure y'all come check us out. EJ, I know you got some banned words, or at least one banned word, and probably a topic that you wanted to get off your chest. What you got for the people, bro?
I got to get the music, man. I got to get the music.
You know we can't do that shit.
Nah, I'm talking about the breaking news.
Okay. I was about to say, you know we can't do that on here, but we can do this.
All right, this just in. We came up with something else that we're going to ban this week, but it is a type of person today. It's not a specific word, it's a type of person. We've brought up fantasy football quite a few times today. Since we're on football was the main topic, I would like to ban the scary ass, no trade giving motherfucker on fantasy football.
Hold on, man. You can't be mad somebody don't want to trade with you, bruh.
So it's not about trading with me. It's about the motherfuckers that think that just because you won your first game or your first two games, it's very rarely that people go undefeated or have just great records where they're just, jumping on. Okay. So what I need y'all to understand is this. Just because your team is good right now does not mean that there will not be injuries. For those of y'all, we were just talking about people like Barkley and CMC. You know what I'm saying? If you drafted one of them motherfuckers the last couple of years, you've been sick. Okay. But you was talking shit them first couple of games when they was scoring you them 30 points and them 50 points on them, your type of leagues, stuff like that. So, yeah, it sounds good. It's real, real good. But what you need to do is understand that part of the fantasy football experience is the shit talk. Okay. You know what I'm saying? is the camaraderie, is the trades, is the talking back and forth. And what you got to understand is the ones that do actually trade every now and then, they are almost as bad that'll just trade every now and then because they always trying to get over on somebody. Like, stop trying to trade me a kicker for a number 2 wide receiver. Like, no, nigga, stop it. The shit's not going down. They're not equal. Stop.
Rated Kev, checking it in chat room. Appreciate you. So you're banning people that don't want to trade in fantasy.
Don't want to trade in fantasy football. If all you want to do is pick a fucking team and then just look and see every week how it's gonna fucking be. It's called trades for a reason. They trade in real football.
Well, I may initiate one big trade if I find somebody that I know I can get over on, but I ain't really about to do a whole bunch of trading. I mean, I pretty much drafted the team I wanted, unless it's just somebody that was on my watch list that I just really want. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of trading. And for those that are interested, we have talked about doing the draft, bringing the DraftKings league back, 20 players. Me and Microwave. I'll let Microwave throw it out there. We talking anywhere from $5 to $10 a week. First and second, I do believe, win the pot. So we are throwing the DraftKings league back out there. Basically a weekly league where you go in, do your draft, and kill it. I know when I was home, Georgia Peach was killing folks in the DraftKings league. So that is probably going to be thrown back out there for this week coming up. I know I walk rough buff down. I hate to gloat in my glory on the Mo Fish and Grits League, which I'm sure we'll talk about later on. Coming up today, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Cooking with the Microwave, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, back on YouTube, Mo Fish and Grits on the Mo Fish and Grits page. And it's a long story. It'll go down tonight as well. Bro, I went into Sunday with a 17% chance to win. When Sunday ended, I had a 99% chance to win and still had Russell Wilson left to play.
For sure. That's how you do it.
The walk down is real.
Caught him running that 400 on that back stretch.
So next week,
got on his back.
Next week we're gonna implement our fantasy football segment where we'll basically go over whatever fantasy football leagues we're in. I'll get your scores. You send them to me. I'll have those up. Boom. We'll throw that league in and we'll talk about the other leagues. So because we got listeners, obviously, that participate in the leagues with us, so we'll either be able to sit here and do our trash talk to the listeners that are in the league, or they come in and trash talk us for beating the hell out of us. I did beat the the Fighting Mocha Bellas this week in the Wait a Minute League as well. And Mocha, I did not get lucky. Dak Prescott actually got hurt, and I was beating you pretty squarely with Dak even going out. I'm sorry. I do apologize, but as I told y'all,
that's not like a blowout.
The Wait a Minute League will be mine. The Mo Fish and Grits League will be mine as well. And that's the way I'm doing it.
I want to know why I ain't get invited to nothing. It sounds like you scared of some real competition. Sound like you got some babies in some of these leagues.
No, the leagues were full, bro. I got invited to the Wait a Minute League. The Fish and Grits League, as it was already full. The fill-in spots were already
real leagues kick out niggas that's in the last two place and replace them with other niggas unless you're a keeper league. That's what real leagues do. If you garbage or if you just happen to have a bad year, hey, you got to sit a year out because we got to need some new blood in here. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know.
Jungle Brother in the chat room, in the YouTube chat room, I will not be tuning in for the fantasy show. I don't know why. You live in fantasy world anyway. You a Giants fan and you a Knicks fan. Brad, you live in fantasy world 365 days of the year. What do you mean you're not going to tune in for the fantasy show? Your sports team are fantasy. You got a fantasy baseball team in the freaking Yankees. Overpaid underachievers. Overpaid underachievers.
When last time home runs though right now? Judge hitting them home runs right now, bro.
Home runs and being the home run leader. Matter of fact, Aaron Judge might not even be a Yankee next year, bro. So that means nothing. That means nothing when you've been one of the worst baseball teams since freaking the All-Star break. Don't talk to me. You've been one of the worst freaking teams since the All-Star break. But y'all want to pound your chest. Nobody don't want to hear none of that, bruh. Who your football team? Who is your football team? And don't be no bandwagon rider. Who your college football team? Because all I got, you know what? Matter of fact, we got 5 minutes to do it. 5 minutes. How about them dogs, EJ?
Roof, nigga.
Hey.
That's all I got to say about that.
Hey.
We ate up.
Alabama should not have.
We had a dog fight that ended up turning into a blowout.
And
Bulldog versus Bulldog.
You know what? You want to know what folks want to say? Folks want to say, oh, Georgia was supposed to blow them out by way more than that. All right, let's take some things into consideration, people. Pipe down. The coach that Kirby played against was one of his former coaches that he coached with, was a good friend of his. And I'm gonna tell you how you knew that they wasn't really gonna go all the way in on him. Tell me the last time you heard that teams agreed to cut the fourth quarter to 12 damn minutes. So they had less minutes in the fourth quarter than you had all game, which pretty much say from Kirby and, hey, bruh, we gonna let y'all get this money that y'all gonna get for playing against us. We ain't gonna do y'all like we really, really could. We just want to see a couple of things.
Yeah, shit. Basically, they came to get that check. We ran through them like we were supposed to anyway. I take a 30-point win over anybody,
and
move on.
And how many points? Hold on. How many points we done gave up this season?
I don't know how many.
Hey,
Trey.
1, 2. Trey points.
What's the number after 2?
That would be Trey.
Okay. Yeah.
But everybody was talking about this defensive fall off that we were supposed to have, but what they didn't talk about how good our damn DBs was going to be. They ain't talking about how good them DBs was going to be. Everybody talked about all the people that we lost. They didn't talk about the people that got ticked like Carter, that they were talking about projected to be a top 3 draft pick. Hell, they talking about him in the likes of what's Will Anderson Jr. And Will Anderson Jr. single-handedly damn near gave the game away. I feel like he might have been out there saving points. I don't know for sure. But all them offside calls, didn't Will Anderson have like 7 penalties by himself? Which makes me question. Just questions. How many times did Will Anderson really get a jump because he was offside? Are his stats really coming from there?
I mean, he's just like, he likes to jump the snap count. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I ain't gonna jump on him for that.
Them DBs from Alabama got exposed. They got exposed.
Yeah. I mean, they've been getting exposed since last, so.
That's how y'all gonna play. I'm trying to figure out what y'all gonna do against. Bro, we got so many weapons on offense this year. We got so many offensive weapons. We got 2 big tight ends. We got
back shoulder catches at them wide receivers and make it, man, is really looking good. That's showing me that they're on the same, page with the quarterback. Because that back shoulder throw, you got to know it's coming and you got to adjust to it, and the quarterback got to hit it exactly the right spot, just like we were talking about the Saints game. Similar kind of scenario.
Are you serious, Jungle? That's what you're going to use? My Yankees didn't move from a predominantly black county to a white county like your Braves.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
In your mouth.
Because if you don't agree, you going to be like me earlier.
Are you serious? Have you looked that information up? Do you know what Cobb County's makeup really is, or are you just going off the bullshit that you done heard? I'm just wondering. Are you going off the bullshit you heard, Or are you going off of what you actually know? Have you ever spent any time in Cobb County? You know what Cobb County look like? Do you know any of the street names in Cobb County? Hell no, you don't. Hell no, you don't. You overpaid ass Yankees that won nothing. Y'all ain't won nothing in how long? Don't get me started. It's about to be 1:30 and I'm about to get off. On that note, Jungle, do a 30-minute pop-up so I can come in there and talk my shit. Please talk about the Yankees and talk about the win of the Giants. EJ, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Man, shout out to everybody that showed up today, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Hey, we're gonna keep this going. We got some tweaks that we're gonna make. You know, a couple of things. We got some more shit going on, man. And I promise y'all, but we're gonna turn this shit up so good in the next few weeks.
334.
It's gonna be where you're gonna want to be at.
Shout out to 334. It was almost like all I had to do is say Alabama 3 times. It was like rubbing on the GD glass. 334 pass into the building. Hey, we about to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show on all the different platforms.
Why we leaving? I'm trying to figure out why we done.
Because MoeCheeze got 3 more shows that he got to do today, and I'm about to get the hell off this head so I can take the lunch break. This lunch break time for me.
Oh shit! It is what it is.
It's my lunch break. I'm going on my lunch break, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, appreciate y'all again for popping into the show and checking us out. This is just the first beginning. It's only gonna get better. Platform is gonna look a whole lot different next week. Appreciate y'all for the people that chimed in on YouTube and the people that chimed in on X Squad Radio. For the background listeners that's listening via Blazing 420 and the other 140 stations that we are on, we appreciate y'all as well. Just know,
remember,
at the end of the day, what you got?
2 things I'm always gonna beat: the odds and this dick.
We don't take orders from super fools. We give them.
This is a podcast.